cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Uncle Bill's Sunday Night Hangar Talk. We're glad you could make it. All 7 of you that are here so far. Get in here. Anyway, we got to my left. That is my left. I did that right. We got Jim Beauchart, and to my left, Lon Denard. And to my ball sack, we have Dominic, and then Michael B, and of course, the prize dumpster himself, Lloyd Mendenhall.
Hey,
Wait a minute, there it is. Okay, that's it for
Lloyd,
the script.
Candy for you.
That's it for the scripted part of my show. That's all I got.
Oh, cool.
We
Have a good week.
I heard a beep, a blink, and late to the party, but always appreciated. Don the Mudball. Don. Hi, Don. How are you? What's your real name?
Good evening, sir.
Hi. Yeah, everybody's real excited. Good evening. Hi, Don.
Oh, hey, Don. How's it going, man?
What's up,
Hi,
Don?
Don.
Welcome, Don.
I mean, you don't have to choke on or anything, but you're going to have to suck it.
Oh, it's that Don. All right. So anyway, we're all here. Except, we're not all here. I invited more people than this. Where's the rest of you people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't know.
where are they all?
they're in the chat.
Where are the rest?
Somebody has to watch.
Hey, wait, you need
What?
Lord?
Yeah.
There's like 7 people on the
just
panel,
like-
9 people total.
Just like any good tea,
I don't know
any
that
good tea party, somebody has to watch.
I don't know that it counts that. Like, do you guys have your Facebook version of it open?
Of what?
I mean, you're in StreamYard,
Yep,
Right.
that's it.
but are you also on the Facebook page?
I'm on YouTube.
I'm sorry, the YouTube page.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's confused. We're like,
Oh, I am.
Facebook. All
I
right,
am.
Grandpa.
Are you sending it to
Yes.
Facebook as well?
Yeah,
I have Facebook on my tablet.
I say that, but I'm a grandpa. So
Do you-
Warren?
The YouTubes. You are, so am I. But does it count you twice, or does it count you once?
Well, only once, because StreamYard doesn't count to YouTube, as far as I know. If you could put 100 people on the panel, you wouldn't have 100 people on your YouTube.
Unless they all had their YouTube open.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But if we're yeah, right. So if we're in both, I don't think it counts it twice. There just might be 15 people right now because that's what it says.
Yeah.
How you doing? And Warren, so let's say hello. Warren's
I
here.
will leave. I have YouTube open over here, so I'm going to go ahead and close that so you don't get my extra view.
It already went to 14. Now it went back. It went up to 15. So I guess it doesn't. I don't think it counts. I don't know. Who the hell knows? People, stop coming in for a second.
Everybody, leave.
Everybody, let's wait.
Yeah, well,
I'll come back in one at a time by invite.
Everybody unsubscribe.
Everybody raise your hand so we can do a head count. We got Barkley and Paul Brown, which is Wedge Big. How you doing? Warren, Akarashi. Warren. We got that's it. No, we got Joe from Jaybird Drones, and I'm not going to be like other people and count and say hi to Dominic because he's right. Hi, Dominic. By the way, how you doing?
Yeah.
And Cool Cat because he's cool and he's a cat. Yeah. And I think that's it. That's the only people that are talking. The rest are Corey. Corey was the first one in here.
Yeah.
Jody and Chris Wedgeworth
and Tammy Jane
and Johnny Drone Flyer and Tammy of the Jeans. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, now they're coming. All right.
Now they're coming. Oh no.
And Max there. And Mr. B. Oh, that's you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, how is everybody this evening? So everybody answer at the same time.
We're trying to
Yeah,
talk.
good.
Well, doing pretty well.
Other than that, it's
Lost
delicious.
power.
Anal wart.
But it's back on now, so that's good too. So, anyways, my day's pretty good. How about yours, Bill?
We need some topics.
I'm not laughing at this mess because that's what the stream sounds like half the time. I heard Don in the middle. Other than that, it still itches. Anyway, you just. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Hey, how's the speaking of
Itching.
nothing? How's your Doom buggy doing? This is an interesting topic, by the way. So let's hear it.
Okay, I took it out Friday. Had a little rubbing noise from the passenger side. Got around the block. I think it was just because it had set for a bit. I believe the
Tires went square.
no, I believe the transaxle, the grease had settled. Got around the block and
Oh, I figured maybe you had a cat stuck underneath it.
You think the rubbing noise is coming from your transaxle, from your pumpkin, basically?
okay. The transaxle it goes down through the transaxle and over to the wheel hub.
You're talking about okay.
And so I think it may have gotten dry on the passenger side. But by the time I got around the block,
The rubbing noise in the passenger
it's fine.
itch.
It got all dry.
It could have been rust on the rotors. It could have.
Yeah.
That's very likely actually from it sitting, and you probably pee in the garage and
But
stuff.
it's inside, so there's not a lot of humidity in there. But
Took it out in the rain.
no,
But it's a garage. I mean, the garage isn't sealed. You don't have a seal around your garage door, do you? I mean, is that a heated?
Probably does.
Is that a heated and cooled garage?
it's climate controlled. It's clean room actually.
Oh, it's a clean room.
No,
I have to wear
garage.
booties when I work on my vehicle in there.
It's a regular garage, and yes, that is a good guess. Is it being rust on the rotors?
Yeah.
Sounds like a country
No, it
and
could
western
be.
song.
Hello, Alexis. Welcome in, ladies.
Alexis.
Alexis.
Yay.
Good
Pardon
evening.
my 3 and 4-year-old sound effects still being used. How are you?
Struggling, but doing well.
When's your eye appointment?
I think it's on the 11th or 12th, something like that.
Well, can't you read it on the calendar?
Kind of hard to see.
That was really stupid.
That's
I'm
Google. Google.
You're under the bus there.
yeah.
Let me take a gander.
Google, read my calendar.
Well, the 12th is a Sunday.
Don, I bought that game, by the way, that you were playing today.
You bought it.
Yeah, you're supposed to buy it. I don't know how you got it. I don't know.
14th.
It's a free download.
It's $4.99 on Steam.
Oh, on iOS, it's a free download.
I didn't care. It was $4.99.
Actually, no, it may have been because I may have purchased it before.
See how easily they forget? They don't really care.
I don't
But
know.
what I did was I got the pack, and it came with this other version, and it was, it's like, oh, I'll just buy the whole thing. It's only 13 something. You know what the other version, because I'm a moron, had the letters VR after it.
Oh,
So I have to buy a VR headset to use that other version now. So now
That's why it's
I have to get a VR headset.
So Alexis is getting her eyes done on the 14th. Is that what I heard?
It's just an appointment to see how much it's degraded, and then the surgery will be scheduled after the 14th, probably 2 to 3 weeks.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I care. So
I've got.
I'm the one that remembered to ask her.
you're
you
right.
started talking about some fucking game.
Well,
You're
because
right.
she was looking at her calendar. She can't see past her nose. I figured it would take a while.
You don't want dead air, Lon. Gotta keep talking.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it going. Gotta keep it going, man.
Come on, guys, keep it snappy. Keep it snappy.
I
got a new mic. Everybody was bitching about they couldn't hear
Oh,
me.
look at that.
Sounds better.
It sounds good, Lloyd.
And
Sounds
from what
very good.
you look pretty. Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
Baby.
it's
You're looking pretty sharp with that beard. You going on?
You're the
yeah. I'm
Blue Yeti.
working on it. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get
you
there.
are
Yeah.
looking kind of
look
sexy
at
there,
you,
bud.
man.
So
Yeah.
Now, Lloyd, I like where the mic is situated. Did they not have it in flesh color?
no, no, not at all. No,
I was just
It's
wondering.
actually-
That's
it's-
Lloyd's preferable color.
Yeah.
That's Lloyd's preferred color.
It's way too stubby for that.
He's got jungle fever.
It's got jungle fever.
yeah. I set myself up for that. Yeah. It's a Logitech by Yeti. So
I'm sorry. I care, Lloyd. What
I
were you
know.
saying? Because we couldn't hear you.
It's a Logitech Yeti X is what it's called.
No,
No,
it's
it's
like
not.
it's like the cheaper version of this.
Yeah, it's a Logitech version. I don't know if it's cheaper or not.
I don't know. How much was it?
Sounds pretty good. You're a little quiet. Can you get a little closer to the mic, though?
No.
I mean,
I
get it
could,
right
yeah.
up to your mouth so we can actually hear what. There, that's perfect.
Right. Yeah. So you can take that screenshot. Yeah. Okay.
Now-
there you go.
Now we need some modulation in your voice. So if you can do this with your neck while you're talking.
No.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah.
Something in the air.
People, it's
It's
dumb.
Cinco de Mayo. That's what it is. It's Cinco de
just-
Mayo.
I just into octogenarian
Who
porn.
can't say my audio's still low? Am I sure it's on? Yes, I'm sure it's on.
Sounds fine.
No, that's a good mic.
Yeah.
And it sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds
I
much
know.
better than before when you
Yeah.
were, talking into your.
Jordy.
Hey, little
Yeah.
shark.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Bill, if you want a VR headset, I have an extra one for sale.
How much?
$250, and that will give you the MetaQuest 2 with the biggest memory, whatever the biggest memory is. Because I never buy anything but the best memory because you can't add memory to get it. And it also has an extra head strap that's attached that has a battery on the back of the head so that you get double battery life. And it comes with the controllers, of course, and it's only been used once by Jeff because he doesn't like VR. It's not that he doesn't like it, he just doesn't want to do it. So
Hey Lloyd, before you start jacking on your mic, hit mute.
he told me to.
Oh, yeah.
What is it now? It's the Oculus, isn't it?
It's Oculus, but because Zuckerberg took over, they started, instead of Oculus, they started calling MetaQuest.
MetaQuest.
Yeah, but it's an Oculus too. And it's got the biggest memory.
Okay. Let me think about that. I mean, I downloaded a $8 game and I need a $250 set of headphones.
Well, actually, it's a lot more. $250 if you went out and bought it.
Oh, I know. I'm sure.
Yeah, I it was fun to do for a couple minutes today, but it was a time sucker, and I think I'm just going to delete it and not play.
What game?
Among Us.
Oh, God.
It's a silly game called Among Us.
Yeah. You are You are sus.
What? They were playing and it looked like they were having fun, so I thought I would download it and try
They
it.
were.
No, that's fair.
I'm not deleting.
And then right when I downloaded it, they got off.
Yeah.
That wasn't my fault. I would have stayed.
Which
Well,
was
you're
fine because I had to set it up to work with my N52 thingy, and the buttons and all, and I figure out how to use it and what I was doing. So I played a practice game, and once I realized you can look at a map and you know where to go.
Live Among Us. Holy crap.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to download Angry Birds next, Bill?
This
Yeah,
one,
why not?
I never heard of this game before. I don't play these shitty little
Yeah,
games.
it's an older game, but it's still fun.
or
I'm
you
not
can
saying it's not fun. I'm just kidding. I played Sonic a couple weeks ago, so I'm not.
It seems all right. I bought because they're doing it live together
it's
live on her stream, so I thought I would join in. That's
Yeah, Bill just. he
that's
wants to
not
be
necessarily
one
my
with
cup of tea. I'm a first person shooter kind of guy, but there hasn't been one in a while that I want to get. So I think I don't know. I still haven't decided what my deep dive into a new game is going to be. I still haven't decided. because I want to buy one just to play around and see if I enjoy playing a game that if there aren't other actual people in. What do you call it? Just a
What first person all by yourself?
yeah, like
Like a story mode FPS.
It's story mode, yeah, story kind of, yeah, those kind of questing kind of games, that kind of stuff, you know, or like Starfield. Now, you can play them online with other people, though, be sure, right? Starfield, yeah. So you do have that, so I could do that too.
Yeah.
I could learn how to play it by playing the level. I was thinking about Cyberpunk, and then I watched.
Finally got it fixed anyway.
You don't bother me about it. And what now? They got it fixed. Yeah, and you're going to think I'm an idiot for saying this, but I was watching, and you think I'm an idiot anyway, so it doesn't matter. I may as well say it.
Yeah.
I was watching, they have little promos, excerpts from the games, and here's a guy on a motorcycle, and he leaps over a cop barricade and kills all the cops. And I don't want that. I don't know. It kind of bothered me. I don't mind shooting enemy soldiers, but it kind of bothered me. I don't know.
You've never played San Andreas?
No.
Yeah, any of the GTA games,
Yeah.
But,
I never played them either.
Starfield is a good game. Fallout, all the versions of Fallout except for 76. I hate 76, but regular.
It's not Fallout. I want something newer. I want something to because I bought that new video card. I want something to challenge the card, have all the latest.
Something to pop.
Well, I want something with DLSS 3 or at least 2. And, so that's stuff that could challenge the card. I could turn the settings up and say, hey, wow, that's really cool for 5 minutes and then turn it off and then play the game.
I just binged Fallout yesterday and today.
Huh?
Whose phone is on? Turn your notifications down.
Sorry, I got Billy and Ken hammering me.
Of
Sorry.
course you do.
Oh, name dropping.
What else do you do in 3 hours of your life? Binge Fallout.
I'm sorry, I'm not name dropping.
He's name dropping. Billy and Ken.
No, I'm not. We're gonna go film the Gordie Howe Bridge to get ready to finish it.
Oh,
Yes.
that sounds cool.
Yeah, it goes across the Detroit River. Or Detroit River.
if they're
Whatever
not
it
doing
goes across.
Yeah, Michael, it's good that you like to pay for your prostitutes, but the secret is to get to the prostitutes to pay for themselves.
Least you could do is tell them to come watch the show while they're being
Exactly.
Follow
Yeah.
Dominic's example.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
There's a new Half-Life coming out. You guys play Half-Life when it was around? That was one of the first games you're running around, and that's old. But there was, and you had characters that were walking around that you could talk to. You know what I mean? They had very limited conversation with you, and they would follow you around, and you'd bump into them. They'd say, "Excuse me." And it was funny. It was I actually kind of like that. But they have a new Half-Life's coming out. I liked Half-Life. I actually have a copy of it on this computer. I'm not sure that it'll work in Windows 11 environment, but I could probably window box it. Huh?
Half-Life was good. Then I got into Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
Yeah. Did all that. Did all the Dooms and all the Quakes and all the ID games and all that series. And Medal of Honor. Enjoyed that.
Oh, the hearts are going down.
Medal of Honor was pretty good.
That's the game Judy started.
I played Medal of Honor. I played Medal of Honor Allied Attack mostly.
Oh, the love is dwindling.
Hey,
Hi, Kim.
I'll look it up. There's a semi new game. I mean, in the last 3 months, let's say, that's making the rounds. Is supposedly really good on Windows 11. I'll have to look. I don't play on computer anymore.
Well, they all the ones I mentioned are playing pretty good now. There's one that came out a year from the TV series, The Last of Us. Now that was a game back in 2013, but this is a remake. It came out last March, not this past March, but the March before. And apparently it was all screwed because they ported. That's one of the games that came out for PS5 probably, and they ported it to PC. And there's always problems when they first port it over and it doesn't perform like. But I think they've ironed that all out. But I just want something that I want to be wowed a little bit with. I have a pretty decent Predator monitor here. Gaming
World
monitor.
of Warcraft. I'm just kidding. You said WoW'd. Get it?
Yeah.
You said WoW'd.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft.
I played that for about 15 minutes.
We Judy and I played that. We started playing it with the week it came out, and we played it for like 5, 6, 7 years. And when she turned 60 and her Parkinson's got to where she couldn't control the mouse, she retired from gaming. But yeah, we played that for a long time.
Rob from Thunder Drone's Arrests.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know Rob from Thunder Drones, actually.
Me either. Oh, I do. He's the guy that was repairing them. Yeah, we talked about that weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was repairing them. He was doing
Hey, Jalen. Jade is here. Hello, Jalen.
Hey, Jalen.
He was jailbreaking drones, and people were using them for illegal activities.
Oh.
And they tracked it back to him and arrested him because apparently he was aware what they were going to use them for when he was doing it. So
was that who that was? I saw the guy on they had him on like Fox News and YouTube and stuff like that, showing the guy getting arrested, but I didn't realize that's who it was.
I didn't see anything about that.
they were delivering contraband to prisons, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they were. Yeah. They had a
That's
bus.
a big no-no.
And he'd been selling them out of his shop. And
oh yeah, Maddie says that's too. Yeah, Maddie would know. Just kidding, Maddie.
Yeah.
Hi, Maddie.
Hey, Maddie. You ought to come in, Maddie. Nobody's seen you in a while.
Hey, how you doing, Mike?
Hi, guys. Wright's at home. I can't believe it.
Hey, Mike.
I'm at home this
What
weekend. Yeah.
the hell?
He's doing his
Wow.
blonde
You
impersonation.
you still had a house. I thought you were just bullshitting. I thought you were like air photography and your old lady kicked you out and you're just pretending to be traveling all the time. I'm just traveling all the time.
No, I'm by myself. I'll be down in Katie, Houston again next week.
Oh, so what? You're by yourself. So you got into your house because she wasn't there.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
He's
That
all
bridge.
back in his
That
ribs.
bridge
She
game.
hasn't changed the locks yet.
I've been late. I've been watching, been going back and forth to Bob Dempsey on the Dallas Stars and the Vegas Knights. Stars beat them today in the series about a few minutes ago.
You look really comfortable in that chair. That looks like a very
Yeah, I'm leaned back. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
big old puffy.
Are you on a laptop?
All right.
Mike?
I'm on my laptop. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sound any better?
Well, every other sentence.
Okay.
Like one
Still
thing,
got-
you're loud as hell. Then the next thing, you're like,
I just
and
have
you're loud as hell again.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't you have a Pocket 3?
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought you had a Pocket 3.
I have no pocket. No, I
Mic
don't have any
from
pocket
it.
cameras. Yeah.
You can use the Pocket 3 for a webcam with the
Good.
mic, the wireless mic too, if you want.
Yeah.
I do have the DJI mic. I could use that, couldn't I?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
shut up. You have a
Yeah,
DJI
or-
mic and you're doing this bullshit.
Or you can
I didn't
prop your
realize
ass in your chair and open your laptop and just that's it. You know. I mean,
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mike.
Yeah, see, I even went out and bought a mic so people quit complaining about my laptop mic. So you could at least use your DJI mic.
I'm really impressed with the sound of that, Lloyd.
I got a blue
It's
mic
got a
too.
good
I gotta
balanced sound.
Get it out again.
Jesus.
I'm gonna look that mic up. It's cute. It's little.
What's wrong with your mic?
I don't know. I'm always looking for something.
Oh boy, you got FOMO up the ass, don't you? You're the FOMO kid, isn't he?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Which one is that? The what? The X10 or something?
Yeah, I think that's what it's a. Yes, Logitech Yeti X, I think is what it's called.
He's a FOMO master. A FOMolator.
Oh, that's expensive. That's an expensive mic. Look at you.
Yeah, it's not a cheap
Expensive-ish. I mean, $130, 140
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah, that's more I'd spend than live stream.
Yeah.
More than a live stream, to be honest with you.
It's a Yeti GX is what it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
100
Logitech
130
G Yeti X. Get it right.
Yeah, G Yeti.
Yeah.
G, yeah.
Yeah, Logitech. What a bunch of jackasses. They quit selling remote controls, you know, and now they sell and they buy out Yeti and they're selling all this other bullshit. It's like, God dang it! Once my remote dies, I don't know what I'm gonna do because nobody else really does this kind of system.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did make a good.
Oh my God,
Universal. Yeah.
Is that the Harmony? Harmony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the big one with the screen in it where it was all touchscreen and shit. Man, they just make such a good remote system. It works on everything. It's insane.
Right.
I don't know what I'm gonna do once this one dies. It's gonna be like
I didn't know they stopped making it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't. If you go on their website, they don't sell remotes anymore.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So what game should I get?
Spice invited.
I was surprised how many games actually have DLSS, and even older ones, even older titles. Like even Battlefield 5 has some as DLSS, has and FS2 works in a lot of stuff too. But DLSS has what's the protocol I'm thinking of that it's NVIDIA is much better than AMD at
ray tracing.
Yeah, ray tracing. It's even got ray tracing. Old titles like that.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a lot of it in there, though. So I want something. Cyberpunk's got a lot, and you can.
What monitor are you using?
I mentioned it once already, but so pay attention. It's a Predator. It's an Acer Predator something or other. I don't know. It's like a $500 monitor. It's a pretty good monitor.
What's the specs on? I don't really care the model. I don't feel like looking it up.
Well, Predator.
Is it a 4K monitor?
No, 1440. 1440, 165 cycles, megas or whatever.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Hertz,
Yeah,
165 hertz, 1 ms. It's a good gaming monitor. Yeah.
Cool.
And that's their top. Is the Predator series is their
I think my Alienware monitor is like 235. Is there cycle?
235? Is there? I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that just tells you if you're matching your frame rate. If you play in a game, you can play it without shearing. But this is why one of the reasons I wanted to get NVIDIA was because this has the protocol for NVIDIA, not AMD, to change the monitor. It automatically matches the games.
The game, yeah.
Which is so you don't end with tearing while the game with the screen is kind of catching up to the frame.
Gilligan's Island.
Well, ray tracing is going to go away. Gaussian splatting is where it's at.
Put your pants back on. Your sweats take about 10 seconds.
Well, this is interesting.
Sure, Gaussian splats might be the future.
Wait, Lloyd, why do you have such an expensive monitor?
So anyway, if you can plug the car in, that'd be
Do
good.
you game at all? Do you?
I used to, yeah. I
might have your little card.
I started out doing Flight Simulator back in '96, and then around 2003, we switched over to Call of Duty. Where you hosted it yourself. So I had a separate computer just so we could run a server with it. And we played Call of Duty, and Judy got into it then.
That's another old title, Call of Duty.
Yeah. Oh,
but the last one, which came out in like 2018. I don't know. That one actually also has some. So they've been updating these games, I guess, over time to enable this.
We started Medal of Honor, and then went to Call of Duty, and then went to United
What's going on?
What the hell?
That's Alexis doing that.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was because we were both trying to pause it. We were both doing it at the same time. So you kept turning her off, and I kept turning her on, and then I would turn her off, and you turned her on. It was definitely her. That's Prince. Who else would be playing Prince so loud?
Michael Jackson.
Or Michael Jackson, whatever. It doesn't.
Sorry about that, guys.
Why did you do that?
I did something on my keyboard, and it started up Apple Music. I don't know. Or to see how many of you could moonwalk.
Yeah.
I can barely earth walk. Why would I try moonwalking?
Michael Jackson was good. Prince was a little bit better.
Oh God, let's get into this discussion now.
I think Prince is a little more manly.
But barely. It's that's like saying that's not white. That's off white or that's eggshell. It's like
Does
there's
that
no real
make Elton
difference.
John a stud then?
He was married to what's her face, that blonde, that Kim. What was her name? I don't know.
Well, I loved them both.
Hey, you know what? But on the other side, Michael Jackson at least got proof that he's ever been laid. So he had like with 3 kids, right? He's got 2.
Why did Bubbles talk?
Were those actually his kids?
Oh yeah, the one kid looks just like him.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen all of them.
Blanket,
Yeah.
Blanket, and
Pillowcase,
Paris,
and
bedroom slippers, and you know,
and my favorite one is duvet.
Duvet. Hey, that's
Dana.
that name, actually.
it's just the first thing you saw after he got done.
Oh, should I cue the music
Hey,
back up
Jackson.
while y'all talk about this?
Nightstand, huh?
Ottoman.
No, he has at least 2 kids. He has a girl and a boy, if I'm not mistaken, at least.
Yeah, he's
You know, there is such a thing as
Technically, he's
artificial
got- he had
insemination.
3,
you
but
realize
Yeah.
There is such a thing. There is such a thing. But he banged him. Come on, man. Dude had all kinds of money.
You really think Prince was better than Michael Jackson? Because I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
he's had
Chris
more
was
top 40
talented
hits.
in the form of
Bit of
instrument.
guitarist.
Michael Jackson didn't play an instrument.
Yep. He's played all of them.
I'm not touching that.
Really young flutes.
And Prince
I
had
knew
more
something was
top
gonna
40
go
hits,
there.
so he should have been called the king of pop.
Why? Because he likes soda more than Mike? Or
No,
Who
because he had more
sold
top 40 hits.
who sold more albums?
Michael Jackson. It's not even in question. It can't be.
You know, maybe the Beatles should be the king of pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I agree with Alexa, by the way. I think that Prince is more talented.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Prince was a better guitarist.
Yeah, he played a lot of different instruments. He wrote music. I'm not even sure Michael Jackson wrote his own music.
Records worldwide. Twice the number by Prince.
I don't know if he did or not either.
I don't think so. Most of his songs, I know he didn't. No, Prince wrote more.
Google.
Prince wrote
didn't just write
other people's music.
I don't know. He was super
Sinead
talented.
O'Connor?
I mean, he started belting them out when he was like 9 years old, and he was fantastic. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson sold over 200 million records worldwide, twice the number sold by Prince, according to Google.
I believe that, but I think Prince was more talented, though.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
Why? What was Prince doing when he was 9
sold
years
a lot
old?
more McDonald's than Ruby Tuesdays, but I would say that Ruby Tuesdays has better burgers.
Red Robin?
Oh, give me one more,
He more the Red Robin?
Come on, he was the best.
I don't know what I said. Ruby Tuesdays, I think.
Do you know they actually found a video of
Red Robin.
when he was
Red Robin. Yum.
years old in the news?
Do they still have Red Robins?
Yes.
I remember I'd been to one in Pennsylvania. It was good.
Exactly once. The Red Robin. I'm with you.
I went once.
I think I've been there once.
It was good. I don't know why I didn't go back. I liked it. So the burger comes in like a bag, like I don't know.
McDonald's has
Unlimited
a burger
fries.
called Michael Jackson.
Unlimited fries, right? They got them here in Texas.
Yeah, unlimited fries.
50-year-old meat between 7-year-old buns.
We have derailed.
Yeah, that's so cowardly lion sounding. That's really good. That's what you sounded like just now. The
Oh,
cowardly.
really?
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
that's exactly what he said. And then he starts to cry. He goes into a
Put him up. Put him up. Put him up by my back. Put him up.
Oh, she hurt my little nose. Oh, she hurt my little nose.
Yeah.
Holy fucking squirrel.
Is it bleeding?
Oh, I can tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thunk before. And then I'd sit and think some more. What a great movie. I shit on your floor. What was that? Are you playing with your widget, Mike or Jimmy?
Yeah.
He's playing with his poker chip. He's playing. Oh, his widget spinner. My fault. I thought it was a poker chip.
You know, I had that on a chain on my keychain, and it actually the keychain broke and it rolled under my truck. And I actually got on my hands and knees before work to get under my truck to go get that thing.
Wow, you must really like it.
I just felt like, Brad went through the trouble making them, so I had to go get it.
That's really
Now
nice.
it's just going to stay in the truck, and now it's kind of like a
Top hugging.
now it's like a doily. My cup goes on it.
He's a stud. He's a stud muffin.
I have mine on my Avada 2 bag.
If I only had a brain.
Okay, enough ND filters for the Avada too.
There's my widget.
The Batman widget. The Bat widget.
Of course. If something was made for Batman, she owns it.
Pretty much.
He spins, Batman. Holy widgets, Batman.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Holy strawberries, Batman. We're in a real jam now.
Oh my!
He would actually say something like that. That's you're laughing, but that's the kind of thing he would say.
Jim, you put up a curtain behind you? Is that in the same room that you were in before?
Yeah, the wizard's back there.
Yeah, because I still have a couple of
food box,
boxes and hookers and things.
Yeah, pay no attention to the body behind the curtain.
They may or may not be live. Lloyd, did you get filters? Mike, you got filters, right? So far for your Avata 2?
Not yet. I've ordered the.
Yeah, I haven't got any either. I got to get some.
I might want to consider these. They seem pretty nice. I don't like the DJI ones. I hate to say it. They're
typically they're on the way.
Are those free wells?
Are they easier to put on, Lon?
Free well. Well, it's not so much that the DJI ones. It's the plastic housing, and it bends really easy. You go to put them on, and you just add a little force, and go whoop, and they bend over. You bend them back, but you get about, and then they fall off. I had one fall off on me, and got lost. And I'm like, I call it DJI. They're sending me another set, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna. I've got these. These have aluminum housing, so they're a lot more rigid and tougher. So I don't like Freewell, so I try to avoid Freewell. He doesn't like me either, so me and Howard from Freewell, bad words.
So you don't like him personally, not necessarily the products that he sells.
No, they had a couple bad products, and they didn't want to admit it. When the Mavic Pro came out, their filters were dog shit. they jacked up the gimbal.
I bet you the dog shit. I bet you they bent over really easy.
They were horrible.
Sunlight.
They were horrible.
If they had been
Really
sitting out in the sun, they'd probably just crumble.
Yeah, they were really bad. And then so his suggestion was, well, you turn the drone on first, and then you put the filter on. So you put the filter on after the drone does a gimbal calibration. That was the solution. I'm like, yeah, no.
I've never had an issue with the free wells.
Well, they've tightened up.
He didn't say all of them. He's talking about this one particular.
Right.
Right.
There was color cast on the Mavic 2 Pro. They had bad color cast on the variable filter. It was horrible.
I have them for the Air 2S, and they seem okay. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, though they've tightened up since
Pretty
then.
sure that's what I got on my Air 3 is
Freewell.
Freewell.
Yeah, they've tightened
How
up.
about Sunny Life? Sunny Life I have Sunny Life for my Mini 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've tightened up quite a bit.
They seem fine.
Yeah, they've tightened up quite a bit. All the companies have, because it used to be Star Tech or Star RC and flipping Freewell and all those off-brand filter companies, their filters are just horrid. But now they're all buying their glass from the same place, basically. So it's not really that big of a delineation between Freewell and Polar Pro. And Freewell's become way more expensive than it used to be. That all-day pack is what, $150 now? I remember when Freewell used to be like half as much as DJI.
I don't remember what I spent on that set of Freewells for the Air 3.
Yeah, they're not cheap anymore. The Freewells, what'd you pay for the Freewells for the bottom?
They're about $50.
$50. It's a little bit cheaper than the
4 filters,
DJIs, but yeah.
Right.
I
bought the 4.
$50.
I didn't get the all day either. I got was it daylight? Was that there's 2 different sets. One was 8, I guess, and one was 4.
Yeah,
and,
I got the all day for the Air 3. I can't remember how much I spent for it.
About $150.
Probably. Yeah. Somewhere around there, I think.
So they're not cheap like they used to be. Well, they're cheaper still, but they're not like before. They used to be like really cheap. And now.
Well, can't you just get colored cellophane and scotch tape it to the? That'll work.
Go ahead. That'll work. You know what none of them can do? Fucking decent case.
Can't belch really loud.
They can't make a decent case. What the hell? Why do you need a case this big for like 4 filters or whatever? I mean, what the hell with that? Freewell's almost as bad.
Yeah.
The big giant cases. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Case is big. And the foam inside them is horrible. It's not that good. And it's just like, what the hell, fellas? You got to give Polar Pro credit for that. They make awesome cases. If nothing else.
There's no use in ND filters when you're shooting in all auto cam settings. I don't know. In Florida, I use ND filters all the time because of the bright sun.
Yeah. You want to knock down
in
your
fact, this shot right here, that's an ND64. The one behind me.
I mean, that's the case for the Freewells for the Air 3. So, like you say, that's almost as bad.
Yeah. Did you show a case, by the way, Mr. B? Just wondering because Bill decided to take that moment to flip himself while you were showing that case.
No big deal.
No, let's see it.
With him. Oh, now I gotta pull it back out of there.
Back out again. God dang it, woman. I just zipped up my pants.
I mean, come on.
That's
yeah, that's pretty nice. See, no. Here's the DJI case. Here's the freaking K&F case. What the shit? You know what I mean? Seriously. I mean, what the hell? Who's designing these cases?
They're trying to give you your money's worth.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah, making smaller cases.
No, it's probably cheaper to buy them in that shape.
Yeah.
I can give DJ credit for
this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
That's not as bad, no.
Well,
that's one filter, isn't it?
This is four filters. Freewell, 4 filters.
Barkley says leftover cases.
With a really cool little cleaning cloth with a picture of a
filter
on. Is that for the Mini 2 or is that for the
Air 2S?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the smaller one. Where they give you 4.
Now we're gonna have the filter case show. I'll be right back.
Oh hell.
And then let's see.
Oil filters you can show the dune buggy.
Now here's it. Now
oh shoot.
Are you muted?
No, I can talk.
Yeah, I was muted. I can show off this variable ND right here.
Wow, do you ever have a big lens?
That's what she said.
Oh, that must be.
Oh, you want to see what a cheap company does? This is Sunny Life, right? And these are for the Mini 2, and I only bought 3 because you could buy 3 or 6. So you send you the same case. They just have 3 empty holes.
Yep.
I mean, I'm missing one. When I was in Austin, Texas,
That's right there, Bill.
Yeah,
And that's what Jay said.
Yeah.
I'm missing one
see,
because I crashed the drone into a when I was shooting hoops, shooting through the
I had
gates.
several, and I lost one of
My
mine
Mini
too.
That's for a mini, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, box.
I cracked it up and I didn't realize it came off.
And then I've got my free well filters, which are compared to those Sunny Life or whatever those are. The free wells are so much better.
Well, excuse me. That's all I got.
What? Look at this nice case, all aluminum.
Yeah. Now I want those because of the aluminum case they come in.
Oh, I'm just saying, it's super nice case. They don't fall all over the place and whatever. This is what I'm talking about. Here's the Pocket 3 filters from DJI. Look at that little case.
Yeah.
You know, that's friggin' awesome.
I know for my Air 2S, I had the DJI filters, and they came in a case just a little bit longer than that. Yeah.
And it came with free filters when you bought you got them with the what do you call it? Limewire kit. Yeah, I gave mine away.
Yeah.
Anybody need Mavic 3 filters? I've never used these.
Maybe if you
someone wants to buy a Mavic 3.
I was gonna say if you attach a drone to it.
Yeah. That'd be handy.
Never had one of the Mavics. I've had all the Air models, and I've had all the well, I don't have one of the Mini 4s, but I've had all the Minis. I figure the Air 3, I spent enough on it. I'm not going to get any other drones for a while.
That's wise.
No, I mean, the Air 3 does exactly what I want it to do, so, you know, why go chasing after something all the time?
Yeah, FOMO. Don't go chasing ND filters.
Matter of fact, I just
I
got
have another indie filter, the smaller one there, Jimmy. So that's a little bit more your size.
I got an email from DJI yesterday, Friday, saying that my 1 year of DJI Care Refresh on my Mini 3 was about to run out. I'm like, hell, I sold that drone, so I don't care.
Oh.
It's a great story.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
To the point, succinct.
So we're going to have a topical night where we have talk about topics and actually plan our conversations. I think.
Talk about hot
talking
topics?
about this, but what I think what we need to do I was going to tell it. I mean, either hot topic or shot topic or.
No, I thought we'd talk about hot topic like the clothing store.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That could be a topic.
That's why I got my Billy Idol T-shirt.
Oh, great.
FPV's out of stock.
That sounds like they're done.
Damn interesting.
That sounds like they're done.
Oh, it's almost 3 years old, you know. So.
Yeah.
I sold mine today, in fact.
No, they still got the Air 2S on there. I was just looking at it. Matter of fact, how long's that? That's been at least 3 years, right?
Yeah, I think. Pretty sure. Of course, the Air 2S is a damn good drone.
Yes, it is.
Damn good.
I'd say dang even.
I'm just gonna say shoot fire. It's probably about.
Oh, I'm a liar. It's out of, no, the Air 2S is out of stock.
Oh, wow.
Wow, out of stock. Out of stock.
I bet if you look on Amazon, it's probably still on Amazon, though.
Yeah, probably.
Damn good.
Damn good. Got a damn good show.
Just like
damn good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a damn good show tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brother Joe.
Baby, don't
Let me get close to the mic. I need to get my pop filter out. Wherever.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Show. Yeah, in fact, it's not even linked on the main page. I found that page by searching for it. Like it's the Air 2S is a done deal. It's a very sad day.
Sad day. Mike Henrik is,
It's a fine, fine day for a reunion.
Well, maybe the next drone they're coming out with is going to be the Air 4K S.
Yeah.
Plus
Model 3.
You never can tell.
F4S
Yeah, 'cause
Pro.
they just got to screw up the number system. Let's just mess it up.
F4 Pro S4 4K
Ultra.
SE. Ultra Pro.
Ultra double plus mega.
Super duper.
No.
Sunstar needs a wrench.
Okay, I give up.
I wish I could read the chat.
Why can't you read it? What's the matter?
Eyeballs.
Oh.
Of course, once I get my left eye done, then I'll have them. I'll have both done. And I'll be able to read the chat.
Get your right eye done first. You'll be all right.
Well, I did get my right eye done first.
Oh, then you're all right.
Read with one. This is
That
one
was-
eye to read with.
That was the one that had the worst cataract in it, so they did that one first.
You could just sit there like this and read the chat.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. Popeye style.
That was good.
No, I want to do spinach because I eat me spinach.
I go May 17th for the pre-op for my
Kathy.
hopefully by the end of the month.
blow me down.
Left done.
Where are these sound effects coming from? Thought it was Don, but he's drinking, and he's not a ventriloquist.
We don't know.
Lloyd's a ventriloquist. Maybe it's him.
Not me.
What sound effects?
Oh, Alexis.
Before he took the
Anybody need mini drone props?
No.
50 of them.
Nope.
This is freaking insane.
I think I still have some props around here for the Mini too.
I know I do, but I own a Mini too, so that would make sense. I also have.
Yeah. Polar Pro is. This is if you order a single filter, this is the case it comes in. Look at that. Premium action.
Yeah.
What brand is that?
Say Polar Pro.
Polar Pro.
Yeah, that was
You should buy Polar Pro because they come in nicer cases.
I know, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Which case is this? What's this?
That makes sense.
There's a Mavic 3 8 DJI. Look at that. I mean, come on. Why the hell can't everybody's case be like this?
Who made that, DJI?
Yeah.
These were good Italian frames that these glasses came in, and you could tell by the quality of the case.
Oh yeah.
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 Bulgari.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bulgari.
Yeah.
You ever get an Osmo Pocket?
They make these cases like this is going to last until the end of mankind.
Yeah, I'll take
Well, womankind.
as long as you throw in the pocket with it.
I forgot about it.
Here's the variable filter for the. I think this was the Air 2S, and that's the kind of case they were playing a different game.
Oh.
I'm doing it in Alexis, and then here's Freewell's idea of a cool case.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't like Freewell, do you? Remember their cheap plastic cases.
This is back in the day, before they went all premium on us. All right. And that's
Good night, Barkley. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Joe.
No.
Not Barkley.
Night, Barkley.
Wolf Barkley. Wolf.
Okay. So
Now that he's gone, we can talk about him.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's gone yet. Is he actually gone?
Is he gone?
I don't smell him anymore.
I don't know.
He
but
said
his
he was going to
monkey
go.
watching.
But
Yeah, I don't believe
might
it.
be lurking
He's
now.
lurking.
Yeah.
He lurks.
He's a lurker.
Don't fall into the trap.
Yeah.
That's a trap.
You think
He's
about
devious.
Dan
He's
Harris?
devious.
Gonna
Tell you
talk
they're not
about-
there. They're really there.
Yeah.
The fence is wrong.
That was a good one. Oh man, that was awesome. That's
Wow, we got-
absolutely right, Harold.
Joe Fodolio's here. Hi. Hey, Goomba. What's up there, Paisan? Goomba, Fungul, whatever. How you doing? Welcome in. Mark White's here. We didn't say hi to Mark. Hi, Mark. Sunstar. I'm not sure. Do we know Sunstar?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Dominic's
Comes
quick on the
into-
yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
comes into Paul Murray's regularly.
Yeah, so I should give him. I should give him his wrench. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a she.
You know, when you hear that
Oh,
phrase,
gee, we got a girl in here. Another girl.
Yeah, I think it's a she. I think Sunstar is female.
Well, then I'm not making her managing moderator. Then you don't give that to girls.
Would y'all like to see something I've had for 37 years and have never opened?
What is he upstairs?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking that.
Oh my God, your poor husband. No,
beat me to it.
Sorry, Alexis. That was just too good.
That was
You
just
fell for it.
Oh my God, dude.
Late night pegging with Uncle Bill.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, show us what you've got for 37 years.
I
that
will
you've
say
never
the same
opened.
thing. So
This is from 1937. It's called
Oh wow.
The Bugaboo. It's like a. Okay, so anyway, I'll just show it to you. If you can see inside the case.
That's a bug.
Computer.
Ooh,
Yeah.
our chance.
From 1937.
No, wait, hold on now.
I'm sorry.
I don't
but
think
it-
so.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna buy it.
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
It's not from 1937, Pumpkin.
I think you got to.
she's originally
73?
had 37
87.
years.
83, 87.
87.
You said
Okay.
37.
That makes sense.
You said 37,
You said
Alexis.
37.
She was
first
kid.
time.
She was
That is
mildly
cool.
I said something I've had for 37 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no, I heard that part, and then you said this came out in
Time.
1937.
No, I said
Yeah.
87.
Did not.
She's testing you.
You
You
did, Alexis.
You've got 8 guys with all different stories.
Yeah.
What did she say?
37.
The woman's right.
She said both. She said she's had it for 37 years, and she also said she's had it. It came out in 1937.
Exactly. I agree.
She did. But
Mild
she
Two
didn't
stories.
because she said she didn't. So that's how that works.
Yeah.
I've been married 3 times. That's how that works.
She didn't mean to, so let's move on.
Well, that is cool, Alexis.
That is cool.
What is it?
Chip.
It's like a little.
It's a computer bug
Yeah, it looks like an IC.
made out of a chip.
Bug.
Yeah. And then
You have
there's
to use it for an IC chip.
on the side of the box, it says if your word processor is at a loss for words. Yeah, this one says if your bank has no record of your last deposit and your last 10 checks have bounced. And on this side, it says if you're still being billed for something you paid for 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
It's a little to and from on the bottom, like for a gift, you know.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah. So it's not actually an IC chip then.
I don't know what kind of chip it's made out of.
Potato.
Texas Instruments,
See down in
1937.
That's what came out after the Pet Rock.
Yeah. Yeah. It must have been made by Hans Zurich. He was the guy that made the first computer, Zuka, in Nazi Germany in like the late 30s, I think it was. First working computer.
Those brilliant Nazis. What can't they do?
Man, I tell you
Win a
what.
war.
Win a war, yeah. Win a war.
Yeah. Well, they could win. It just couldn't
It's
stay
not
winning.
in the wall.
Well, they
don't
could
know when
win
to
up until a certain point.
They don't know when to stop.
They
Here's
don't
my
know when to stop.
See my fish?
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, if they would have stopped at France, man.
Well, they did stop at France because they hit water at that point.
Is that for your guppy?
Yeah, and then you put this there, and you can move the fish. See?
Oh, isn't that cute?
Aww.
Well, I wanted a fish tank, and so I had to buy something. But I'm going to set up a saltwater tank.
With magnets.
These are
saltwater tanks are
fish tanks are just
to keep up.
Yeah.
Grow piranha.
Yeah.
I used to have a piranha when I was I was probably like 10, 12 years old. I had a piranha fishing with my dad, and I caught a little tiny bluegill about this big. It was actually about the same size. Sorry, I just bit my lip. Same size as my piranha. So I told Dad I was going to bring it home to feed it to the piranha. He goes, "Oh, okay." So when I got home, threw the bluegill in with the piranha. They called me for dinner. I came back, and the bluegill was swimming around, and there was no piranha. And I'm like, "Where the heck is my piranha?" And I looked down on the floor, and we had tile floors back in those days. And
we still have them.
Well, we still have them, but not like this house.
Okay, all right.
Really old, anyway. So the piranha was on the floor. The bluegill was going batshit crazy and chased, and the piranha jumped out because I forgot to put the lid on. And then there was like ants all over my piranha.
That was some pussy piranha boy. Scared of a bluegill.
Yeah,
so I took the bluegill out backyard and I chopped his head off.
Defending himself against a piranha. I was a champion bluegill, baby.
Wow. And then she pulled some legs off, some daddy long legs, and used a magnifying glass to kill some ants right after that.
I mean, he earned his freedom. You should have thrown him into back in the water or something.
Shit, same what you did to the dog for not getting hit by a car.
Don't mess with Alexis, yo. That's a moral of that story, son.
Yeah,
that really is true.
Hate to find out what those chickens will do if they don't lay eggs.
Yeah,
we know what to do.
If Alexis has decided you're going to die, you better die.
That's when Alexis has rotisserie style chicken.
Yeah, man.
15 eggs today. I was so happy.
It was like, what was that movie where everybody was supposed to Final Destination? Alexis' Final Destination.
Brother Bob Casey, you didn't see. How you doing there, buddy?
Isn't that great?
Ah, they look gross.
Eat them to get red eggs.
They look like mini chocolate covered mini eggs.
They're actually like a brownish and a green.
What do you feed them to get that?
Well, it's not what you feed them; it's the type of chicken.
Right.
Oh.
My parents had a couple of hens just show up at their house for some reason. So,
if any of you want eggs, come on over. I'll give you.
Yeah, a couple of hens just showed up one day.
If I sent eggs to Jim, it'd probably cost him like $150 for a dozen just to get them in the country.
Cheaper than in Canada.
Yeah, that's just the tax that they would charge.
I can get a dozen eggs for $6 just down the street.
Really? That's
wow.
$6 for a dozen?
Yeah.
Wow.
$1. Wait a minute now.
Hell, I can just go up to the cousin's house an hour away and get all the eggs I want for free.
Why? What do they pay down there for a dozen?
I'm looking right now.
I don't know. I have a wife. She does that shit. I have no idea.
Did you see what Michael wrote?
A sexist would say.
A sexist did say. I really don't know. Let me see here.
I'm looking it up right now.
I shop for like ice cream treats and stuff.
Wow.
All right, dozen eggs at Walmart, $2.06.
Holy
I was thinking they're around $2.
Yeah, about $2.
Yeah.
Wow.
I caught them on sale the other day. 18 of them were like $2.
Isn't $2 American the same as $6 Canadian?
Yeah, that would be fair.
Yeah, I was paying for a flat of 30 eggs for the restaurant. I do know the price. So for a flat of they were $11 the last time I grabbed them for 30 of them.
Yeah. What colored eggs does that hen lay, Alexis?
This is not a hen.
I know. I'm just
Good
kidding.
night, Bob.
It's like that movie Kingpin. Remember, he had that white stuff all around his mouth, and he was pretending to be an Amish guy. And he goes, "Hey, brother, so and so, I just milked your cows," and they said, "We don't have any cows."
All we have is bulls.
Yeah, this is the bad boy here.
Does he chase the dog around the yard?
He probably would.
You know,
get the dog to run
Jim,
after him and get strangled.
This was around Christmas when I was still working over at Walmart part time.
Yeah.
But we had a flat of like a box of 60 eggs, and then you went around $10.
Wow. That's a good
60?
price.
Because flats are usually
For the little box of green.
Oh yeah,
Those little green boxes.
60 eggs. That's pretty damn cheap
I think
for.
it's 60
That
eggs.
is cheap.
Here's my
It was around $10.
Bill.
Yeah, Publix they were $11, but I think they've come down since then. That was not that. That was a little while ago.
You see it? Kind of out of focus, huh?
Well, yeah, a little out of focus. What am I looking at? Batman, motorcycles,
Send it.
a little scooter.
Here, I'll send it.
Back cave.
Well, you got your electric Harley there, and you got the trike and a little scooter. Looks like.
Yeah, I brought some of them inside because they needed to be charged.
Wow.
There you go. You're out for a ride,
That's
yes.
a good price, Lee.
Yeah, I got a controller for that, I think.
A controller for what?
I sent it to you too.
The FPV drone. I think. Well, I got a motion controller for that drone, I think. I don't know if I have the controller.
There you go.
Wow. For $300, that's even without the controller, that's a good price.
Yeah, the goggles for $300.
Yeah, the goggles are worth that much. Yeah.
I saw that listed on the San Antonio drone group. $300. Great deal. Lee got it, huh?
Well, he says DJI FPV racing drone. Is he talking about?
He's talking about FPV drone.
It's the FPV.
Yeah, he must be done with that FPV drone. Yeah.
What do they call it? The potato.
The potato.
The tater.
EOS.
Potato. Yeah.
That's what Ken Herron used to call it.
Oh,
I think he was
POS,
looking in the mirror when he named it.
Has he quit doing live shows now?
Sitting right over there.
Hello. I wish he quit doing live. Period.
Well, he hadn't had one in 3 weeks now, so
I mean, live.
Yeah,
I wish he quit doing live.
breathing.
I can't stand that dude.
The thunderstorms came through, knocked out the electric that 1 week.
So it hasn't had a show in 3 weeks?
yeah, it's been. Hadn't done one the last 2 weeks, I know.
For him.
Yes, that's correct. The last one was electrical fault.
Well, the drone and V2 goggles for $300 is quite a deal, actually.
Should have bought a Generac.
Came with a battery too, I'm assuming. So that's not bad. Hell, the battery's $200 on those drones.
Yeah,
150.
Yeah.
That's a great deal.
Got it.
Yep.
Makes me realize I'll never.
I like the drone better than the Avata for flying.
Yeah.
For film quality, not so much. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah.
I was flying the Avata 2 today, and I've been playing with the rates. You just got to. The rates that have come on it are dog crap. So I had to play with them to get it to do anything. It's a process. But the FPV drone was awesome. As far as I'm concerned, as far as flying, the film quality was horrible, though.
I don't know. In enough light, that 1/2.3 did okay. Everybody really hates the film quality, but I like the video I got out of mine. I don't know. Maybe it's my eyes.
You got low standards. That's all.
Me too.
Yeah, clearly. Just look around.
Yeah, I was going to say, look who he invites on the show.
Exactly. You're not a discerning individual.
Oh, he invites everybody. We're just the ones that show up.
Yeah. He put out 100 invites.
Will you be my friend? Nope.
Sitting outside the homeless shelter the other day, giving out, StreamYard links.
Guys suck.
Go by the local Walmart, and it's like free puppies, StreamYard links.
on a paper plate stuck to the wall with the cutouts, you know what I'm saying? Where you write the link and then you cut them out so they can rip them off.
Oh, yeah, just
You know what I'm saying? Remember that? I don't know if people still do that or not, but the paper plate.
The picture of Bill. Will you be my friend? StreamYard. Tear off.
Yeah. Like your bike for sale, and then they have your phone number and they have it cut out. You know what I mean? So you can rip one off. Yeah.
Hanging up in the laundromat.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not hanging your posters up at the right spot, Bill. If you're having difficulty getting people to join. Where are you hanging them up at? You're hanging them up at work? Those people aren't going to join your stream, Bill. They spend too much time with you already.
Yeah, I was going to say they already know you. Yeah.
They're too drunk to read.
He was not hearing a word you're saying.
I'm not listening.
He's ignoring
He's just like,
Bill's busy.
Let them talk about me. I will be the bigger man.
He's looking for new people to put on the stream. He's sending out invites right now. He's like,
Dear Google, how do I make friends?
Billy Kyle. he's like sending links out.
He's trying.
No, I'm realizing I think I deleted all my. Oh shit.
All your friends?
Oh shit.
You deleted all
a bunch of my videos. I formatted a drive. I think I formatted the wrong drive. That sucks.
Well, they're on YouTube.
Sucks. Have to go out and make new memories.
Yeah, Mark was saying StreamYard sold out again this last.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think that's.
I did that, Bill. I lost a family vacation.
Yeah.
Once. Our trip to Disneyland. Our trip to California. Lost it.
You have to go again.
Yeah.
No, you can't. The kids are all grown now. Can't go back and take them when they're little again.
Did you take pictures too, at least?
Hmm?
Did you take pictures? Or those? Or are you talking about the pictures?
Those are gone. Yeah.
Oh no, well, that's too bad.
That was on Thursday, Jim.
Yeah.
I did something similar. I deleted my YouTube channel. I got like up over certain subscribers, so I deleted it, and then my computer was messing up, and I'm like, well, I'll just clear my hard drive. I disconnected everything and cleared the hard drive. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I got 2 hard drives. I cleared them both like an idiot because I have backups, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I cleared all that video. It's all gone, like terabytes of video, like 14 terabytes of video.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, but oh well, you know what I mean? I didn't really care about it that much, but it was just kind of funny because I cleared my YouTube channel too. So it's gone. The raw footage is gone. And then all the videos I made are gone as well. Like, 200 or 300 videos probably. I've been on YouTube since 2009. So a crap ton of videos. I just cleared them all. So I'm like, oh, crap.
Yeah, I think I started YouTube in 2008. I didn't really do anything until about 17.
Yeah. We used to post a lot of motorcycle videos and stuff, doing wheelies on the freeway and stuff like that. And when we were using a camcorder and mounted it to a bike, jury rigging it to the bike to make videos. We did that for a while until GoPro came out with their first camera, and then we started mounting GoPros. But yeah, we're pretty infamous around here.
I started my YouTube channel in 2014.
Okay.
And I've got 36 videos total. Although I cleared off a bunch of videos too. I had videos on there that I cleared off. But.
Yeah, me too.
Where does it say?
On videos.
YouTube.
Huh?
How can you tell how long you've been on YouTube? I don't see.
You go to your about page, go to your channel, and then go to your about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had videos from the Solo, 3DR Solo, the Parrot Bebop, the AR drone. I had videos from the AR drone.
Actually, this is my second YouTube channel, so I was on before that. I wonder if my old YouTube channel is still on here.
Did you delete it? The answer is no if you deleted it.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what it'd be called. I don't have the information for it anymore. I guarantee that. Let me look it up.
You know your old email address? You can look.
No,
it
but
up.
I know one of the videos that I put up was very unique, and so I can probably find it.
Yeah. I'm coming up on an anniversary, May 26, 2008.
Wait a minute, Alexis, don't we have a birthday? Or don't we have the birthday the same day? Wednesday? No.
Mine's on the 8th.
Yeah. Oh, your birthday's
Yours is the 8th.
My birthday's
Mine's the 8th.
My
Really?
wife's birthday is the 8th.
5858.
Mine's 5858.
Yeah.
Mine's
yeah.
2 weeks.
So me and Alexis have the same birthday.
Yeah, this one.
Mine's,
Wow.
mine's 2 weeks.
Parents, do we have the same?
I found my original account, and that was started in 2007.
So I know you guys are ignoring my video right now,
No,
but,
we're watching it.
but we're watching something that the Avata or the Avata 2 can't do.
Yeah.
This is sport mode, so it can't do it at this speed. And do you see the waves and the wind? It was very
Oh,
windy.
the Avata can't fly and put props in the shot. You're right about that.
Look at all that.
I mean, this was very windy this day. Look at the water coming up over the rocks.
Yeah.
Look at those
That's
props.
It
lot
was
of wind
handling
there.
it, you know, and just like a big old fucking potato, I guess, big old rock in the air. I mean, this video's okay. I mean, you know, I came from a actual FPV from what do you call analog. So this was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, no, compared to that, the FPV view was the best on the business. It's still better than everybody else's, pretty much. At 800, it's still better than everybody else's, or whatever it is. The 720 or 800, right? FPV was 800, right?
What? This 800, yeah.
Yeah. That's still better than most everybody else. You know, they're not even close to what the Avata or the Avata 2 can do as far as the resolution of the feed resolution.
This is Boca, I believe. Yeah, Boca Raton.
You know, that's something I still don't do. I lean up against something. I'm too concerned. I've never fallen over or nothing, but I'm always just cognizant of the possibility. You know what I mean? So I always make sure.
I don't know why. I never did that. I don't do the Stevie Wonder thing either. Not usually.
I don't do that. I give myself that credit, but I don't want to take the chance. Is what it boils down to.
Yeah.
It's a good video, Bill.
Really nice, Bill.
Hold on.
I'll be back in
No,
just a
there's
second,
more.
guys.
Bill lives in paradise. Don't
Thanks for
you
the
think?
warning.
It's nice here. Yeah. I like it.
All right.
Fight me long.
It's all right. Yeah.
Fight you.
So-
Fight me.
On your page, it says
Here's some more of just zipping back and forth, boring shit. Actually, I took this. I don't know what happened to the video. I took this through the trees and into a playground next to where we were. I was getting like real nervy. Al Ciccone got one of these because of this day. So I let him fly. I let him fly it a little bit. Real bad interference over here with the radio. I decided, nope, not going any further. Don't like that. I don't know if it's coming from that hotel or what. I mean, I never lost it, but it was getting shitty. You know. Of course, I'm on the other side of those trees, so there we are. Yeah, I was hoping I had the video where I actually go down here, go around the end of the building, around here. I go through the walkway and follow up the walkway and go through this playground, and because that's what I mean. You can do it with this thing, you know.
Huh.
I don't know. I was here twice. Maybe it was a different visit. It's probably the one I deleted.
No, I just wish the video quality was higher. I'm not saying that it wasn't a decent drone. I disagree with everyone that says it's a bad drone. That's Dahlman Park, isn't it? It's not the opposite side of Dahlman Park.
No, this is Boca Raton.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Is this it? Wait a minute. Let's watch it. I got a little nervy.
I got to push off. I'm in too much pain. I can't get comfortable here, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jim.
Take care, man.
All right.
See you later, Jim.
See you soon.
Love you, Jim.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Night, Jim.
No, that wasn't it. Oh well.
Let's look at the prop guards for that thing if you want them. They came out with prop guards. You can't use them with the arm braces at the same time, which kind of sucked.
Nope. Oh well. Oh, here's a famous one. Hold on. I don't know why it's an MOV. That look familiar?
Hey, I recognize that crane.
There it is.
Is this the first? Is this the first FPV that you crashed into that crane?
Yep. So was that other video. It's the same drone.
Oh.
And let him go get a really nice wide
colored props.
circle here.
This is Boynton Beach.
Then he needs to go get a little bit of berth here so he can get a really good angle on it.
Here we go. Lining up on final.
Yep, here he goes. All right. Beginning his final approach.
There you go.
Should have been
And-
Center.
It was at this moment he knew.
Oh!
It was at this moment he knew he'd fucked up.
Yeah, that was good.
It was at this moment. That's one of my favorite lines.
Fort Pierce. Oh, here's another good one.
I'm trying to share something, but I don't know. I blow it every time I try to do this. Do you see it, Bill, or no?
Yes. Oh, I'll put that right up. Hold on. Let me pause this. I got another set of
Not a big
videos.
deal. I'm trying to
Yes,
figure
I
out
have that.
drone. Okay. You want me to start playing or no?
Yeah, it's not going to show up. You gotta start playing first and then share that window.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna remove this.
Okay. I see. So stop sharing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I do this
Okay.
every time.
Yeah, once you open the video window up, you share that.
And then I go share screen. And then it's going to say, yeah, it doesn't show though. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Nah, it still doesn't show. It's really weird.
Let me see.
What do you mean it doesn't show?
And then when I go do this, and then it goes back to the file.
Yeah, no.
And
When you
that's the file.
all right, when you hit present and share screen, you got to you select that. There's Chrome tab. Well, I have Chrome.
Yeah, I
You
did
share
that.
the
Window.
desktop tab.
Yeah, the window. Yeah, and then it goes back to the file though.
Well,
matter
Windows
how I
should
do
have
this.
everything that you have open showing there. You got to select the video.
So it doesn't show. It's not showing the actual video right now.
Oh, it's not showing in that really.
No.
Are you on the entire screen or are you on your window tab?
Right now I am. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop sharing again. It's not that big of a deal. It's mildly annoying, and I'm using Windows Player, and I think that's the problem.
No,
it should work.
No,
Yeah,
it should work.
Yeah, I've,
See,
used,
okay,
I've,
look.
I've used it.
But at
So
the top,
you're
whenever you
saying-
present, it'll give you Chrome tab.
Oh, do you have
window,
it
or
on?
entire
Wait.
screen.
Do you have that video full screen?
Yes, I did.
Take it off of full screen.
Okay, so take the video off full screen, and I'll close Video Player. Period. Maybe that'll help. And then go to File. Well, I'm not sharing yet. I'm not sharing anymore. I stopped sharing. Oh, should I?
Yeah, try
Go
sharing
to
now.
take it off of full
Go
screen.
back to present.
Because mine didn't show up either just now when it was on full screen. I think I could push it to full screen once it starts showing, but it wasn't there. I would have had to go to the tab that says entire screen, I think.
I should just go to. has anybody ever tried just?
You have multiple monitors?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm showing mine on the second
I can use
monitor.
split screen. You're so special.
Yes, has somebody tried what?
No, I mean I was showing. Such a dick. I was showing mine on a separate, on a separate monitor. I had it full screen, and it wasn't listed. So I took it off of full screen. It's nearly full screen, but I took it off of full screen, and then
Hey, how about this now, huh?
See?
How about
I
now?
told you. It's not a lot. All right, let me wait. That's because I have mine showing. Okay, add to stage. There it is.
There it is.
Okay.
You figured it out without any help from me at all.
Nah, I realized I should just go. I never tried share file, and I don't know if anybody ever used that.
Oh yeah, that's.
Nobody ever talks about share file, so
it's feeding the actual file.
Like, can you control when it plays and pauses and stuff, or
I don't know. You tell me. I can't. No.
Oh. Okay, I can move it too.
Oh, I can.
Okay.
No shit. Look at that.
Good. That's why we're sharing a file. See?
Ah, that's pretty
I
cool.
think we both learned something here a little bit.
Yeah, because nobody uses share file.
Yeah, this is the way to go, I think.
Yeah. What?
In that way.
So present.
Yeah, because I'm just goofing
Share
around.
video file.
Yeah, I never really considered it because nobody ever talks about it. Everybody always, shares YouTube links or their screen.
That's how I do the opening countdown on my show.
Yeah,
is by share file. Yeah.
But do you have StreamYard?
Yeah.
Well, you can upload it to StreamYard and just play it, right?
Mine's 5 minutes long.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's because you're sharing a file. It could be.
No, you go to this section called brand, and you upload it to that.
Okay, but if you share file, you don't have any controls though.
I do. See, watch.
I can control it. That was me controlling it.
I can pause it. I paused it right now.
Yeah.
And then you started it again, didn't you?
No, I didn't touch it.
Oh, really? I must have touched it by accident. Giggity. See, I just fast forwarded it right there. Bam.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. I'm gonna bring it back.
That's how I do. I have the video on my desktop, and I share it, and it starts playing. I stop it and run it back, and then when it's 5 minutes to the hour, I go live and then start playing that. Okay. But I put it to where you can't see me, like on that side. No, I'm not picking you up. Get down. You're scratching my legs.
What drone is this, Lon?
This is the Avata 2.
Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and... so then you have to go remove from studio. I see. It gives you a hamburger dealio. And then you say remove from studio. It gives you two windows. Two windows. One of me and then one of what I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, man, I've never... I can even put a name on it.
Yeah.
And call it something.
That's true.
I never tried it. So you can quit sharing it. I wanted to try it.
So can you.
The only video I got that was kind of cool is I'm chasing a hawk around for a while. So we should really play with this more, shouldn't we?
Let me see if it works. I remember trying to do this and it didn't work right. And I think it was because at the time I didn't have the right I didn't have the right codecs. It wouldn't play. Let me see if I can do it now. Downloads, videos, DJI FPV. There it is. Ford Pierce. And yeah, it works. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah. I don't know if it's better quality or whatever, but it's got to be better because you're not.
I don't know.
YouTube and whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I would think. Especially you doing your own, it should be better because you're not dealing with any kind of bandwidth issues or whatever, right?
Oh, you're still uploading it. I don't know. I really don't know. It seems darker.
You're not going over the air, is what I'm saying, though.
Well, it looks good on YouTube as well.
This is the place where I thought could be an alternate, by the way, for the South Florida drone meetup.
South Florida drone meetup. Yeah, that's nice there.
This is a really nice place. It's actually nicer. It's got way more like parking. It's you can actually. I don't think it's particularly expensive. You can actually rent it, so you know that nobody's going to come in there and take your spot.
That's not where we were the first year.
This got a lot. No, that was Sebastian. This is the north causeway, Fort Pierce.
Okay.
Oh, and it's actually it's actually I think, and don't get me wrong, I like Jensen Beach a lot. I live here, but this is actually a little nicer of a park.
Well, more flying opportunities.
Yeah, definitely more flying opportunity. Just well kept, a lot of grass. It's just, I don't know, it's just nice.
Yeah, I think this is where Rodney Bell and I went and flew that Sunday after the drone meetup.
Okay. Yeah. Other than all the vagrants hanging out underneath the.
That's us, Lon.
Yeah.
Well, you must hate me right now. I got the Ken Heron shirt on, the Ken Heron.
Yeah. From where you're at, Bill, is there it'd be off to your left from where you're at. Is there like a restroom or
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is
okay. Can you take it over there because Lloyd needs to use it?
No, I just want to know if that's where it was at because this is where I flew with Herman and Lawrence and Rodney Bell.
Now here's the advantage to doing it this way.
It's a nice place.
This is a nice place, and yes, it's got very nice. It's got very good facilities. Actually, they take care of this part. Opening it this other way, I have more controls because if I use movies and TV and share it like this way, I could. If you want to do multiple videos, I could hit the arrow and go to the next video instead of not sharing.
Right.
Yeah, but I wonder if you could present several videos and have them checked up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try that just for fun. Hold on a second.
I'm gonna try to see if I can present that, and let me go in here.
Yes, I'm saying going to present, and then video file.
See how many it lets you do. We're gonna load up
this one.
Well, here's a long video of the drone sitting on the on the launch pad because I forgot to turn it off.
You can load up several.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can load up a bunch of them, and then you can kind of place them where you want them too. So when you present, it'll start right where you want it.
You could set them up and arrange them as far as show segments, and say, okay, this is gonna be the next video. This is the next video.
Yeah.
Close them out as you're done with them. We're trying to get you organized here, Bill, so you look professional.
Yeah, especially when you start doing like the topic stuff. We need all that stuff. So
yeah, we need topics.
You could even put the topic, for like an introduction when we're changing topics.
Did you want me to add that, Lon? See, now you have them here. Yeah, there's multiple windows opened. I see multiple windows. I see this one, and then I see this one.
This one has a hawk in it somewhere I chased around, but it doesn't matter. I don't care about the showing it. I'm just trying to figure this crap out. I never really, you know what the problem is, and I'll be honest. The only time I look at this shit is when I'm on somebody's live stream. Right? You know what I'm saying? And I never even pay attention to it at any other time. So
and I could go like this and overwrite and then overtake your video with mine. Because I am in charge. This is actually wait here. You want to see where the things are? I'm telling you. I gotta try to talk Ray into moving into this facility.
Yeah.
And it's definitely way further for me.
Why?
Yeah, the dock will be fun for people to fly.
Yeah.
You got the dock, you got a causeway.
You have boats to piss people off.
Yeah.
You don't have a bridge, which the bridge is cool for about 2 minutes.
Oh no, we got it. We got the bridge. Here, take a look at the video.
I'm talking about that big ass bridge. Oh, you do have a bridge over there.
Yeah, this is the North Causeway.
Ways away though.
Oh,
right there. No, it's not far. It's right on the other side of the park. You go over that causeway to get to the park.
Right.
On the other side, of the causeway from here is US 1.
So the bridge.
This is like halfway across. I mean, we're to the north part of Hutchinson Island.
So this is just diagonal from where the other.
It's north of it.
Kind of, yeah.
How many miles away would you say?
Oh, not 20? No, not even. Can't be 20. It's probably 15, maybe 14, something like that. Fort Pierce is it goes Stewart, Jensen. Yeah, I'm going north. Port St. Lucie and Fort Pierce. That's it. Fort Pierce is the next town up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I looked at hotel rooms in Fort Pierce. Jeez, it feels like me and Bill stayed in the hotel.
Yeah, it's cheaper there too. That's another thing. Yeah.
I think we stayed in a hotel at Fort Pierce the one year that we went. I don't know why, but that's what Billy just wanted him. This is the hotel he booked.
You see, I mean, it's not all sand and dusty.
All right, well, let's do it then. Just tell Ray, this is what we're doing next year, Bucko. Bucko.
See the parking over there? It's got plenty of parking, and you're not sharing it with the boat launch. Well, there is a boat launch, but it's not like that other place. The big launch is actually on the other side. There's another on the other side of US 1. I'm pointing like you can see. On the other side of US 1 over here is the big boat launch.
Oh, right there. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, but for real though. Yeah, I'm fully
over there. Over there on the other side of the road, there's a big boat that goes out to the boat launch.
Yeah, there's a big boat launch over there.
So we're not sharing it with all the boats and trailers.
I'm all for changing anyway, just for shit.
It's got beautiful blue garbage cans. Faded from the
blue. And it's got
TJ bent over laughing. And Alistair showing. Let me see what's
palm trees.
You got to watch out for the needles for the meth addicts.
Here I am forgetting to turn the drone off. And it goes on and on. Here's the next video. On and on. That's Alex Escardo's ass, by the way, in case you're curious, right there. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, that's great. And some more on. This is the next video. And on and on and on. And here's me walking over. Oh, shit, I left it on.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
In the flames, you would know.
And then here I am flying it again. Yes, where's the bathrooms? Yes, it's got nice bathrooms. Building, I forget where it is, but it's there. It's posting on the left side.
Kind of spread out.
There's a posting on the left side. If someone rents it, they put your name up on that thing and they say the time and the date and blah, blah, blah.
Got plenty of shade.
What does it cost to rent for the day?
Plenty of shade, a playground. Oh, there's the bathroom. See it there on the right?
Yep. Yeah.
There's a bathroom on the right.
There's a playground there. Lawn can play on the slide and have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Buy your Avata 2 while going down the slide.
There's an island out here to
With the
check out with the
goggles
drone.
Is there a dock with a deep enough water to throw Lloyd off?
Oh, yeah.
It's got everything.
It does. It's perfect.
Go for it. Let's do it.
Yeah. What does it cost? I've asked 5 times at least.
Oh, I have no idea. We didn't rent it. We just showed up and used it.
I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well.
I saw that thing hanging there, though. It just wasn't that day that the people were renting it. No, you know what I mean? It had someone's name and a time and date on it.
Yeah. What's the name of the park? I'll look that up right now.
I can't
It'll
recall.
be fait accompli. You reserve it and then you call.
Now you see. I think maybe from here you can see.
I set up the park for next year. Here's where we're having it. You know what I mean?
Can you see the boat launch now on the other side over here? Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's quite a boat launch you got
right
over
there.
there.
So you're not contending with the boats and the trailers and everything with the parking.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
They had the fine restaurants like you had at the other place.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a spot that has everything. It has
There's a-
shade. It has a
Active
playground. It's got a
Continue
dog
this way, you
show.
continue
It's got
this
an
way.
island. It's got an albino dwarf that looks like Susan Powder.
Yes.
You continue this road, the causeway over this way to the left. There's a really popular seafood place right there when you get to the end. I mean, it's just plenty of places to go here. It's actually pretty cool. All right. So anyway, that's that. That's that in a hat, Jack. Just thought I'd show you.
It'll be interesting, Bill.
Let me find it on the map. North Causeway Bridge.
There it is on the map.
Yeah.
The other thing I hate about the DJI filters versus these K&F filters.
What?
And I bet the rest of you guys have seen. Well, nobody else has filters, do they? I don't know if my camera will focus on this. Probably not. No. Anyway, DJI puts the ND numbers here on the edge, which I despise it when any company does that. How are you supposed to be able to read it from the case when it's in the case?
Right.
Yeah. It's stupid. At least these clowns
A paint pen on the case.
put it on the front.
Yeah. Good point.
No, it's on the front so you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it while it's in the case. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's annoying as hell.
Yep.
Jaybird says send him the Mavic 3.
Yeah.
Filters.
Oh.
Ray has mentioned that there's going to be a change to next year's meetup. No drones allowed.
No potato guns.
No potato guns? Oh man. that was I'm like just cringing. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong. That's not where the launch is. The launch is further up. Okay, it's called the North Causeway Island Park. That's what it's called.
North Causeway?
I think.
Island Park.
No, that's not it. I'm looking at the overhead. That can't be it. Hold on a second. That looks like shit.
Oh yes, they call him the street.
I'll
Boogie that.
I'll find it.
Fastest thing on 2 feet. Boogie that. Tell you one thing, DJI needs to get the batteries out for sale for the Avata 2.
This is the strangest thing. This dang Logitech camera. I took off auto exposure and just locked off the exposure. I haven't touched it. I just now looked at myself and it's like I'm dark.
Yeah.
It keeps on.
Have you been spending a lot of time out in the sun?
No. If I click on auto exposure and then turn auto exposure back off, it's back to normal. But if I leave it set, it just.
That's weird.
Darkening.
Is it overheating or something like that?
I don't know what it's doing.
Weird.
You weird.
You're weird. You're the weirdest.
Son of a gun.
You know what else this kid has is a UV filter. I'm a big fan of UV filters, but I gotta agree with Jack from Half Chrome. It's awesome to have another layer of glass in front of your lens. Even if you don't need an ND filter.
Right.
Whenever I buy a new lens, I get a UV filter. Like for my regular cameras, I throw a UV filter on first thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't believe in them. I think it's stupid, but it's awesome to have another layer of glass for protection. Exactly.
Protection,
That's all
yeah.
anybody uses them for. Does anybody actually buy a UV filter for UV filtering? Is that even a thing anymore?
I don't. I use them for, like you said, for lens protectors.
Right. That's a film camera problem. That's not even a digital camera. That's not even a digital camera problem. To my knowledge. But just for protection. They should just call it a protecto filter. Oh shit.
Protecto filter. Don't get so technical, man.
I'm a marketing genius, buddy.
Lighting dropping when someone shared a bright screen. So why would my camera be reacting to that?
The light that's being thrown back off of your monitor.
I don't have it set on auto exposure. I've got it set off on I've got it set to locked off exposure. So it should not be adjusting the exposure.
Yeah, you're right.
I found it.
Hooray! All right, good night,
Hooray.
everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Just in time.
I bet you. Oh, there is down here a second under the auto white balance.
That's it right there.
All right, my
Brightness there.
It's right by the St. Lucie County Aquarium.
Yeah.
Oh, we go to the aquarium?
There's an aquarium right
There's
there.
aquariums. I mean, I go on. Yeah.
No, I can tell this is it.
Herpetariums or
It's called
something?
Museum Point Park.
Okay.
Don, what are snake aquariums called? Herpetariums or herpa? Probably something herpa something, right?
A snake aquarium?
Snakes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. It's herpa something. Snakes
The
are.
reptile house.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, sure, reptiles, but
Yeah. Herpetology would be the study
There's
of snakes.
there's a serpentarium in St. Cloud, actually. That's what he calls it.
is it a herp or a serp?
Well, that's what they call it. That's what he calls it. The guy there is famous. Apparently, he can't die from the snake bite. He's been bit hundreds and hundreds of times, and he's
Lon, you are correct. A herpetarium is a zoological exhibition space for reptiles and amphibians.
so.
He was just showing off a word that he knew.
No,
That's
I
great.
really pulled that on my ass, and I'm not kidding. I know that herpetology is the study of snakes. So
It just makes sense. Yeah.
I just assumed that a herpetarium would be somewhere where they display snakes.
Could have something to do with people that study people that get herpes.
bored.
What? Does this sound like Andrew? that was very Andrew-like. Okay, this park is 19.2 miles away from Jensen Beach Causeway Bridge Park.
I agree with
Wow,
Lon.
you're close enough.
He was very clever to come up with that and pull it out of his ass. Lon was really great for doing that.
26
Proud of
miles.
yourself, Lon. If I'm not being too obsequious.
No, you're not.
Well,
I get it. It's clear as bell. It's clear to me.
Clear as
very
mud.
observant, but I just
Be very
noticed where'd
loquacious.
Jim Beauchart go?
He had to go because he was tired and not feeling. He was uncomfortable. He was in pain, uncomfortable in the chair that he was sitting in.
Many
Actually said that and said goodbye to everybody.
20 minutes?
He did.
It's already almost 3 p.m. It's getting late.
He up his ass.
Is that audio coming from you, Alexis?
We'll see how you go, Supra.
Is that Alexis again? Watching
I think
TV?
so.
Clearance. Good afternoon, Cirrus. November 122 Sierra Zulu type Cirrus SR 22 Tango, and we'll be going via car northeast bound. Or 122 Sierra
Watching Flight Simulator?
Checking out the northeast. Checking out the
That sounds like.
Sounds like it.
No, but she is listening to ATC.
19er ready. I want to be running 1 hour Bravo line of wake up during that pop on. Runway 19er Bravo line up and wait 167.
Look at $1.
And 100 go to pick up what's there out there.
Did you find out what the fees are?
Corpus Christi, ATC.
Hi, Alexis. What
What we were listening to, Alexis?
We
We've
are
been listening.
Yeah, we were all
Yeah, we're
listening.
listening on whatever it is you're watching.
Turned it down.
It's pretty interesting, I must say, Muffin.
Oh, yeah, pull a little bit of Ed Grimley there. Oh, it's very interesting, I must say.
It's so silly. I must say. What is that?
Oh, yeah. Well, like
Oh, just
everybody
tell me
knows that. I mean, big deal, right?
Right. I must say. Oh, my God.
God, what happened to him? You don't see him anymore.
Martin Short?
Martin Short?
You see him?
He actually quit for a while and just now starting to come back.
Did he?
I think, yeah, his wife died and he stopped.
No, that wasn't
No?
Martin Short.
Who was that?
You're thinking of the guy from Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh yeah,
He was another SCTV guy.
The guy with the glasses and shit.
Yeah.
They don't say what the prices are. I finally found that this Museum Point Park is run by the county because it's it's the museum.
I just saw Martin Short on a commercial.
By the way, and there's no pricing.
What it was they were advertising.
But Martin Short, he's been touring with Steve Martin, and they've been in stuff, and then they have the TV show Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah.
I've seen the ads for that, but I haven't watched the show. Yeah, I'm sure Martin Short's wife died. No offense.
Rick Moranis.
Yeah, Rick Moranis. That's right. He's
Rick Moranis.
He's the one who stopped her.
Suddenly Seymour.
So he could raise his kids.
Yep.
His wife had died. So.
Good for him.
Yeah, I mean it is. I think he's come back doing small things now. He's been doing some commercials or something. I can't remember what it was now.
He's come back and done just a few things. But.
Yeah.
I must say. The problem with Rick Moranis is, what all was he in?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Number 1, 2, 3.
He was in Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
He was also part of half of Bob and Doug McKenzie.
He was on.
He was in a movie with Tom Arnold called Bully, I think.
He was in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, he was in Ghostbusters. He was the guy that was Sigourney Weaver, right?
Right.
Yeah, he was the accountant.
That dog.
Yeah, that was him.
I would have made out with Sigourney Weaver about 30 years ago. Maybe 30.
Yeah, she's starting to.
Not so much these days.
He was in Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, her life sale date's about to expire.
Oh, Little Shop of Horrors. I forgot about that. That's probably the one I should remember the most. Because Honey, I Shrunk the Kids lost me, man. I watched about half an hour of it, and I'm like, yeah. I didn't enjoy it that much.
It was funny, but I didn't see a reason for them to do, 3 or 4 spinoffs from it. I thought that was a waste.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, no kidding. Oof. Little Shop of Horrors, though, I thought was really good.
Yeah. I still listen to that soundtrack every once in a while just to listen to it.
Okay, I don't like it that much.
Suddenly Seymour is a great song.
Okay, sure.
Everybody says it's a slow song, but it show that it slows everything down. But
Suddenly Seymour, he came to my rescue or whatever. I forget. Suddenly Seymour. What's her name? The chick that was on with him.
Oh, I know her. She was also in that TV show Pushing Daisies. I think it's Pushing Daisies. The guy who could bring somebody back to life, but only for like 30 seconds.
Awesome.
It actually was a good show.
I keep wanting to say some name like Anna something or something.
She was in the Broadway cast. Oh, she had the mousy voice, but then when she wanted to belt it out, she had a huge voice. That was a great song.
Yeah. No, really, Seymour? Cast. I'll tell you here in 2 seconds. Ellen Green. Damn it. I knew it was some
Ellen
normal. I was thinking like Alan or Al or Ann or something. It's Ellen. Totally off. Steve Martin, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Cool cat. So you met Rick Moranis, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and guys from Monty Python.
Oh, cool.
That sounds good.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
And the Monty Python guys. All the Monty Python guys?
Or just Gilliam.
There was minus one.
Well, it depends on when he. Yeah.
Are you referring
Yeah,
to
when
Graham
he met
Chapman?
him. Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm. Were they carrying around an urn? Did you get to
Of
eat?
Mark-
Did you
Yeah,
get
of
to
Graham
meet
Chapman,
Graham
yeah.
Chapman?
It says all except Michael.
Huh. I
All
forget
except for
Zeke Lowe
Michael.
in that movie.
So, all except for Michael Palin. So, did you get to meet Graham Chapman? No.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
all except for Michael and Graham,
Yeah, Graham.
because
Which one
Graham
died
wasn't-
first?
he was dead
Graham.
before Catherine Zeta-Jones became a thing.
Yeah. He died in 1989.
They didn't have Graham with him, so yeah.
They might have had him in their pockets. You don't know. Did you ask?
Yeah, they might have had a few of his ashes with him.
How do you know? You don't know everything. Spam.
Don't mention the war. Oh, sorry, that's not Monty Python.
Rick Moranis was in Parenthood with Steve Martin as well.
There you go.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's something kind of modernish.
There you have it.
That was a good show.
Yeah. Well, he
Was it in Cheaper by the Dozen by chance? He followed Steve Martin around wherever he went, so he's got like Adam Sandler and what's his nuts, Gigolo, male gigolo. You know that dude.
What's his nuts?
You know, I saw the guy that was Bigelow. There was
Rob
Bigelow.
Schneider.
That guy.
I just looked.
Yeah,
I
Rob
just looked up
Schneider.
his. I just looked up his IMDb. He was also in Flintstones as Barney Rubble.
Yay.
He was.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a forgettable as hell movie, though, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody can be faulted for forgetting that shit.
He was in My Blue Heaven with
Horrible.
Steve Martin.
He must have a pretty small part, I'm guessing.
No, in My Blue Heaven.
yeah.
Was it
no,
the
he
neighbor
was-
or something?
No, he was the FBI agent.
Oh, isn't that the movie where he was put in witness protection?
Witness protection
Yeah.
program. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he was the guy who was in charge of. His character's name was Barney Cooper Smith.
Oh, that sounds.
And I didn't have to look at IMDb for that. I remember that because he was introduced as the inventor of the rotary engine, Barney Cooper Smith. And the lady's like, I thought Winkle invented the. And so it always stood out in my head. Barney Cooper Smith. What else was he in?
Captain Janet Jones gave you a hug and a kiss. I'd still be masturbating.
Yeah.
I'd be dead. I'd have a heart attack.
I'd be in my. I'd be.
He
in my
was in Streets of Fire. I forgot about that.
For all we know, you still are.
Streets of
I'm
Fire.
masturbating or in my room.
Rick Moranis, he was the music agent. Managed the gal who got kidnapped.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
And Michael Pere was the
Yeah.
Yeah, the main character.
And
hero dude.
Deborah von Valkenburg or
Something like that.
whatever was in that.
I don't know, Merrick Moranis. I've never he's just so unmemorable in my opinion, but yeah, you know. But he's
Oh,
had some pretty good roles, yes.
He had some great roles, like his role in Spaceballs.
Mm-hmm.
I liked him in Spaceballs.
Yeah.
I like that show.
How much screen time did he get in Spaceballs, would you say?
Oh, quite a
He
bit.
was Dark Helmet, so
He
he
was
got
Dark
quite a bit.
Yeah, he was.
Or Darth Helmet, yeah.
Yeah, Darth Helmet. Yeah.
I never liked Spaceballs though.
Yeah, I thought it
He
was
was okay, but-
I wasn't. Yeah.
Well, that's only because you couldn't harness the power of the Schwartz.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
Schwartz is nearly as big as yours. I remember the movie.
That's probably my least favorite Mel movie. Period. You know, I like Young Frankenstein, History of the World. You know,
Yeah.
you name it. But Spaceballs, eh.
Mel Brooks
Yeah.
had some terrific movies in his day.
That wasn't one of them, in my opinion. History of the
about-
World was
did you
hilarious.
like
I can't believe they
Blazing
never came on the
Saddles?
part two. Yeah,
Blazing
Blazing
Saddles.
Saddles. Like,
Yeah.
that's probably one of my favorite movies ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Piss Boy. History
To
for
the end. I did not like the end at all. I'm not a big fan of breaking the fourth wall, and I just didn't like it. And they went chasing around the studio and yada yada yada, and I just was kind of like, yeah, this movie could have ended 15 minutes ago, and I would have been happy. As far as I was concerned, you know what I mean? As far as Blazing Saddles went.
Did you ever see the movie Silent Movie? That Mel
Another
Brooks
great
did?
Of
one.
course. Yeah, that was good.
One of his. Another great one.
Yeah. Yeah.
12 Chairs.
Who?
The 12 Chairs.
Okay, now I've never seen that one. Or if I have, I don't remember it.
Then you had The Producers.
Producers was
The
good.
Producers.
Yeah.
Early on.
Nuts is Nuts. That played the gay guy in the birdcage, right?
Yeah.
I think Michael Broderick or something like that.
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, okay.
He played
Yeah,
in
something
War
like that.
Games.
He was
He
in War
originally-
Games.
Yeah, in War
Games.
Games.
It was
Yeah.
one of his earliest movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original
And Birdcage too.
had Gene or God damn it, not
Didn't
Gene.
he also do Ferris Bueller?
What the
He
hell?
did Ferris
Another,
Bueller, yes.
He Ferris
Yeah.
Bueller?
Another great one.
Yeah, okay.
Matthew
Yeah.
Broderick? Yeah.
Matthew
Broderick was
Broderick, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
what else she watches?
I would agree with you though. The last little bit where they busted out of the movie screen and went all around theater took you out of it. It should have ended the way they should have ended that movie is like High Plains Drifter ended. He gets it's all comedy, and then if he just rode off and left the racist town just to be overrun by the bandits and stuff like that, and just him and Gene Wilder ride off laughing to each other, that that would have been great.
Yeah.
Because it would have been a very dark but hilarious ending.
Yeah.
But Mel Brooks wouldn't do that.
Nobody move when the nigger gets it. That was hilarious. That was so funny. I thought I was gonna pass out.
Yeah.
That poor man. Now hush, that's a sure way to get him killed.
Somebody save him.
It's just a sure way to get him killed.
That was hilarious. I mean,
Man, I'm so good. And
I
they
think
are
one of
so
the best-
dumb.
One of the best parts of that movie was later on when the old lady comes to the window and knocks on the window and gives him a pie and tells him sorry about the
N-word.
how
Yeah.
did she word it?
Don't go down the Chuck Road.
Yeah. Don't say the word. Just we know.
Tread
it's-
lightly.
Worded it, but yeah.
Don't get chucked.
What was he going to say? Nerd?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Ninja.
Use the word nerd.
No,
Nerd, you
no, the
nerd.
new sheriff is a near.
Yeah, ninja.
Yeah, the ninja.
No,
Ninja.
Ninja.
He's a ninja.
Ninja.
He's
Yeah,
a
like a
ninja.
ninja. Yeah.
I thought he
Insane
said
Clown
nigga.
was a ninja for a while.
But calling him a ninja, isn't that sort of racist against the Asians?
Yeah.
No, they like to be.
Yeah, that brings up a good point, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sure.
You know,
I've got a
if we're going to be offended, let's be offended by everything. Let's not nitpick
That's-
about what we're
that's
offended
right.
by.
Right.
That's my goal every morning. How can I be most offended?
My
Why were
goal
we?
is to see
I
how
have
many
no idea
people
what
I
they're
can-
still doing.
I try to see
Everybody
how many
has
people
to
I
wake
can offend.
up every morning to find an outrage. They need to fill their outrage bingo card each morning.
Yeah,
see,
Outrage bingo card. I like
I
that.
have no problem giving people something to get outraged about. Basically,
I do it
if I
daily.
think that I say it. And if they can't,
Super
if they
annoying.
can't handle it, screw them if they can't take a joke.
Yeah. No, so just a short story. So I live in an apartment complex, right? Next door, a bunch of African people moving in, which I don't care where they're from, but regardless. And I don't know if it's cool in Nigeria or whatever, but they're all sitting on our front stoop of the entrance to the apartment building, like 6 of them sitting out there cutting each other's hair. Exactly. They got battery operated razor out there cutting each other's hair on their front stoop. of our apartment complex.
That might be a.
I'm walking in.
That's a little bit different, but
Well, it doesn't bother me though. What are you afraid? Like the hair's going to blow into your yard, and a whole bunch of them are going to start. You're just going to start growing them, and you're now they're everywhere.
Exactly. No, I think number one, I wouldn't sit in the middle of a restaurant and clip my toenails. For example,
Yeah, that's not a restaurant.
You know, well, in public.
Let me ask you a question: if someone had your dog on their front porch and they were shaving, they were giving the dog a haircut, shaving the dog
On
with
their
that body?
property,
Yeah,
or in my apartment complex.
Oh, I see what you're doing. The apartment complex. I missed the first part.
I gotta walk through that. I don't give a shit what you do at your house.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? I used to know I gotta walk past all this. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't like hanging out fun anyway.
Yeah.
They could do it.
Housekeeper Wednesday, huh?
Yeah.
What?
They should do it in their apartment and then sweep it up and throw it away, just like when I give myself a haircut or something like that. It's just
Oh, that explains. You do your own haircuts.
Well, shave every
Not
day.
anymore. No, I actually
That
started
explains a
going-
lot.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
On your front porch.
No.
Every day. You know,
I shaved my front porch. Wait, what are we talking about?
no, it's just
damn it, Don.
it might be a cultural thing. Like some cultures won't cook in their house. When I used to do house calls, and I would go to houses, and a lot of different cultures would have all their cooking shit in their garage. They don't cook in their house.
Okay.
It's against the rules to cook in their house. You know what I mean?
Maybe where they're from, they can't afford kitchens. Maybe they don't have kitchens.
Maybe, but there's a kitchen in the damn house, though. Trust me.
Right.
Well, yeah, but where they're from, maybe they don't have kitchens. I guess. I mean, and
No, it's against the
I don't
rules.
know. I make my wife cook that Filipino stinky ass fish out in the backyard. There is that.
Right.
Instead of stinking the whole house.
It's against the rules. It's some kind of cultural thing. It's just against the rules.
Right.
I've asked.
Interesting.
I'm not afraid to ask. It's against the rules. Which maybe they can't cut your hair in the house. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm like, wait a minute. They have a balcony. I mean, I don't know. Just elsewhere, not out front. My housekeeper showed up Wednesday, and she's like 110 pounds, 5'1", some kind of thing. And they're like four of them just standing around outside talking. They think that's the hangout spot in front of our apartment building. So she calls me up, and she's all scared to come in. I go, dude, they're not thugs. They're just from Africa, man. If they look at you cross-eyed, let me know, and I'll shoot over there.
I mean, I obviously the idea is the hair blows away and you don't have to clean it up. That's
right. Yeah.
That's
doing it outside is probably smart to an extent.
better lighting.
No,
Whatever.
Maybe I don't know. But it's a little bit weird. That's all. Yeah. And there's a guy that lives down there that has a patio that's right by the front door of our building. So he has a patio door that's 5 feet, 3 feet from the front door of the apartment.
You open the door and all these little black curly tumbleweeds come into your house.
Dude. They're out there doing this all times of day and night, blah, 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 all loud, Yeah, I'm on, blah, 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 blah. Click, whatever. And I'm just like, I can hear it up here. I'm on the third floor. I can hear it with my patio door open. I hate this. I feel sorry for the guy on the first floor. It's got to really suck, So I don't know.
At least you don't have to mow the lawn.
I'm wrong. Maybe you don't have to mow the lawn. Exactly. I pull in my carport today, and one of them's asleep in their car, and the carport next to mine.
Well, I've done that.
Maybe
at home.
Havana.
Yeah.
You get drunk. You can't make it into the house. Yeah.
I remember waking up.
I'm just relieved to make it to the house. I made it.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, dude. 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
The sun comes up, and I'm in the car at a friend's house. I'm not in the driveway. I'm in the lawn.
Maybe his wife kicked him
not
out, and
at
that's
your
their doghouse.
Yeah, maybe.
Friend's house.
I was just like, what the hell, people? Well, maybe.
There could be an explanation for that. Maybe he doesn't live. Maybe he was visiting. They weren't home. He's waiting for them to show up, and he fell asleep.
Maybe he is home. Maybe there's other people home, and they're not being quiet. And he wanted some silence and some rest. When the kids were younger, go going out to the car and just taking a nap, that sounded really good sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
Fair enough. There are like 10 people that live in that.
Oh, your
live in
family's
an
not
apartment.
Italian because that was real easy to shut the kids up in my household. Shut the fuck up or you're dead.
No, ours was get out. Be elsewhere.
Yeah.
That was my dad would come in and go, all of you, get out. Get out.
My mother had no compunction to threaten to kill me on a regular basis. So
We
it
had
worked.
separate the table every
I'm
night.
alive and quiet.
Yeah, my dad, when I was growing up, he worked swing shift where every week he was on a different shift. And
Right.
oh my God, if he was sleeping during the day, you better tiptoe around the house.
Yeah. Well, when we set the table, or when my brother and sister set the table at our house, there was a leather belt up on the freezer, and either mom or dad would set it right next to dad's plate, because if we got out of line, he had the belt right there, and it's like, and of course he had to watch Walter Cronkite, so we'd start talking like most families would, and it's, watch this. I was, like 4 and 5 years old. Why the hell did I want to watch the evening news?
Maybe that's where you got your political leanings from. Just
Could
from
be. Yeah,
being-
it could be.
Yeah, no, I'm not in the hood. I'm in the suburbs, man. We all pay like $1,500 a month to live here. You know what I mean? It isn't cheap.
Damn.
Yeah, the one thing I'm very grateful for is the fact that when I came to Florida, it seemed like a bad thing because at the time, I got approved for a loan. We were looking around, but God, the shit that you could buy for $150,000 back then, there were trailer park homes and this and that. It's like we were considering doing it because it's just me and my wife. What do we care? There's no kids. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, everything crashed. That's when everything crashed. And you couldn't get money anymore. All of a sudden, it wasn't approved anymore. And my credit wasn't great because it was after my second divorce. But it's the best thing that could have happened because after the crash, I bought this house for $45,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't even 45. I took extra money because it needed some work, and I basically named myself the contractor, and I did the work myself. Now it's just a little house, but now it's worth like $270,000.
I was just say $300K minimum.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah. When we bought this house, it had been sitting empty for a while, and we got it under contract right when the tornado hit in Joplin. Suddenly, our other house sold for asking price, plus they paid closing because it was the housing market. Of course,
housing was
half
so
a third of the town got destroyed, so everybody needed houses, and so.
Yeah, Bill, I'll never forgive myself. Yeah, for not buying it. I could have got a condo in Florida for $30K, a 2-bedroom condo, 2,000 square foot, and I turned it down.
Back during the crash,
I turned it down.
Oh,
During the crash, and on top of it, that was the other thing too. I still didn't go to a bank for the money. Dad had an investment with was it ING, and he didn't like what they were doing at the time, and he took the cash out of that, and I paid him interest. In fact, I paid him above rate at the time, which was like 6.5%. So he got a good deal because he wasn't getting anywhere near that for his money.
Right.
And I got a loan when you couldn't get money at the time, and bought this house for next to nothing. So, yeah.
I had Bitcoin at the time. I could have sold off to buy a condo, and I decided to buy a motorcycle and a car. True story. I'll never forgive myself. I bought a brand new motorcycle and a car.
Best thing we could have done. But that's, Bitcoin. These are the disadvantages of living in apartment complexes and condos, for that matter, is dealing with neighbors, above you and next to you.
I've owned 3 houses, and there's problems there too, though.
Oh yeah.
There's you can't just leave when you want. I mean, you can't leave an apartment either exactly when you want, but it's a different thing anyway. Plus,
I think I can leave this pretty early. I'm inundated by phone calls of people offering to buy this property, like on a daily basis.
That's
You know.
now. That can change in a drop of a hat. You know that.
Yeah.
That shit can flip just like that. Just like it did. You bought that house for $45K. Now it's worth almost $3. And 5 years from now, some shit could go down and it could be worth $50K again.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's it's tempting to take your money and run, but then where do you go?
To where? To where? Yeah.
No, I know. I mean, the only way to
500,000.
right. No, the only way to keep some of the money would be to go into some 55 plus community trailer park thing,
right.
But even they're okay, I mean, they're nice, quiet communities. We're old enough. Who cares? As long as it's decent. I don't know. Then you have an extra 150 grand, 120 grand in the bank, 150 or whatever.
Yeah, but then you've got the hurricanes, and mobile homes just don't stand up to a hurricane.
These parks have been there forever. This town they don't get hit. I don't know. The hurricane's that bad. It's probably going
to. Oh, you don't fucked up now.
Just when you bet on that is when it's going to hit.
Yeah, he done fucked up.
I'll go to Tennessee. How about that? I'll buy a cheap property in Tennessee. The properties in Tennessee are still cheap. They have no state income tax. A lot of people are doing it. Not nearly as high.
Part with that bill is when you go to sell, you got capital gains.
What?
Cheap. You got capital gains.
You got to get it for 40%.
Well, no, that's why you got to put it into another piece of real estate. Yeah.
Right. Get something cheaper. It's not going to pay off.
All right. They're going to roll them for about 30%, aren't they, Mike?
35.
20, about 20.
I thought it was 30.
In Texas it is.
I thought it was 32. So it's 20.
Well, if you get something cheaper, say I end up with 100 grand left over, you'd probably lose, I don't know, up to 30 grand of it. I would think. I don't know. Maybe if it's 20, might be worth it. It's still free money, basically. I lived here all this time and got paid when I left.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't forget that since 2009, I would have been paying $1,200 or $1,500 a rent for this property.
Bill moves to Tennessee, and then he has to drive to South Florida to run me up.
JDS.
You out, Don? Oh, you're just saying hi to somebody.
No, just saying hello to JDS. He's first.
Hey, JDS.
Yeah. When my dad's gone, he's leaving me that house up there. So, but I don't. Capital gains doesn't. That's not my house at the moment. I mean, when you sell it, it's still considered an inheritance, and you don't pay capital gains on that.
You don't pay anything for the inheritance, though.
Nope, not up to. How many millions is it? It's no. He's not worth that much. He's worth a little over $1 million, probably, if you put all his property and all his stuff together. And I tell him that too. I'm not a millionaire. They are. That doesn't mean that much anymore. But no, you don't. No.
It depends on the state, doesn't it?
It doesn't mean as much, but it still means something to me.
Depends on the state. Florida, you don't pay inheritance tax up to like 11 million or some shit. So it's really high.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm here in Texas.
Can't beat that.
Cool.
Well, I mean, look at it this way. He's been paying taxes on that. I mean, why if it's an inheritance?
Yeah.
You're paying tax upon tax upon tax upon tax. It's bullshit. It's like those states that charge ridiculous money to keep registering your car every year. It's just like a tax every freaking year on that, versus here I got 5 registrations, 6 registrations I pay between the 2 trailers and the boat and the 2 cars and the motorcycle. And it ends up being like $200 a year, for all those vehicles, 2 something.
Yeah, my car alone's over that.
Love Florida. Love Florida. As far as that's concerned.
I pay $6.
My car by itself is over that.
For both of my vehicles.
Damn.
How much?
Yeah.
It's $6. It's actually free, but it's $6 worth of service fees, mailing it and whatever.
Right.
But veterans over 60% or 80%, I can't remember now, disability in Oklahoma get their tags for free.
Oh,
state tax.
Yeah, and I don't pay state income tax. I don't pay property tax. I don't pay sales tax.
Oh, you don't pay property tax at all?
Yeah, I don't have to pay any tax on any of my retirement. here in Mississippi. So
yeah, and I don't pay income
the,
tax.
the only income that gets taxed for us is my wife's income, and it's not taxed all that heavily.
I think I got discounts coming up as past a certain age on property tax, I think. But we already have homesteading discounts on our tax.
Right.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
We have that.
Yeah, we
I
have that too.
I don't qualify though because I make too much money. I don't have any stupid dependents.
Right.
So homesteading has nothing to do with income in Florida. It's got nothing to do with income.
You're better than we are. They
Yeah.
factor in your income for here.
No, they did here. It's just based on the tax, the taxable what they tax your property on. The
right.
Right.
Not the just value, the tax base, and
Appraised value, right?
Yeah, and it has to be above 50, and then they'll take 25 off. And actually, there's two of us here. We could both we could actually pay next to nothing once they because but the other thing that Florida has is called the Save Our Homes law that passed years ago. That they can only raise your property tax 3% a year. So I bought this house for a song, you know, at that time. So the tax burden went from $2,700, $2,800 a year before I got here, all the way down to like $700. So it's only been rising a little bit. You know, it's about $1,000, $1,100 right now. That's all I pay.
That ain't bad at all.
Wow. Because I pay more than that on my condo every 6 months.
Oh, I know. My family in New Jersey, they pay like $16,000 a year property tax. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, I didn't pay that. I paid like $5,000 a year.
Oh no, it's got insane.
That's
Really.
a lot of the reason why we moved down here from Mississippi, from Illinois. Is Illinois was just killing us in taxes, and they were taxing my retirement. The federal government was taxing my retirement.
But can you imagine that paying? I mean, even if it's 12 year, $1,000 a month in property tax.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what are you getting for that?
Oh, we were up there in Illinois. The 3 acres of ground we had. Hell,
For 3 acres of ground in New Jersey, are you kidding me? You get drunk, you stumble, you're in the neighbor's yard. You know, they're like 40 by 80. They're not even 50 by 100. Some of them, some of the lots.
You can pass each other sugar through the windows.
The houses are right.
Yeah, borrow a cup of sugar, no problem. There you go. There you go. Just reach over. There you go.
Well, where I lived up there in southern Illinois, we were out in the middle of the boonies. So, I mean, it was an hour drive for me to drive from my house to downtown St. Louis, where I worked at the post office. So I spent just 2 hours a day just in commuting, along with the 8 to 10 hours I was actually working. So
right, I did that too.
That got old fast.
Bullshit.
Huh?
So long commutes suck. I did that when I was in North Carolina, hour and a half each way. That's 15 hours a week you're not getting back, man.
When I was a corrections officer outside, I was a corrections officer outside of Philadelphia, and I lived in northeastern Pennsylvania, and I drove that every day, and it was 98 miles each way every day up and down that turnpike. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you figure the wear and tear on your vehicle, putting that many.
Well, back then you could buy a cheap little car. That's before gas prices were insane. You know, gas was $1.25, $1.50. And you were able to buy $400 cars that still ran good. Didn't look like much, you know.
Yeah.
And I beat the crap out of them and throw it away and get another one.
Yeah.
I mean, my truck that I've got right now, it's a 2008, and I've just now got about 210,000 miles on it. When I was living up there commuting 60 miles one way, shit. Just a couple years, I'd have 300,000 miles on my vehicle.
Remember working doubles, because to get overtime, you worked in the prison system. You don't get a couple hours; you get another shift.
Yeah,
so you put your name on, and I'd work 2 to 10, and then 10 to 6 in the morning. and then driving home on that turnpike after 16 hours, and I had a 2-hour ride ahead of me, and I was slapping the shit out of myself to stay awake. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, that's the only thing to keep was pain was how I stayed awake. Just smack. And after a while, you get numb. You didn't even feel it anymore. I bounced off that divider more than once, waking up. Just
when I was working at the post office, the whole month of December, you might as well count on working every damn day. And then there was a lot of days where I'd cover my regular postal route and then cover a damn contractor's postal route. And shit, by the time I was done, I put in 18 hours of work and then had to drive an hour home. And especially if the weather was bad, that was just 10 times worse.
Right.
Yeah, well, try to get a kid to do that right now.
Sure.
Try to get some 23-year-old kid to do that.
We got kids that from Port St. Lucie that decide they don't want to work for us because it's too far a drive because it takes them more than 15 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
They won't. They quit.
Exactly.
My daughter.
Unbelievable. Port St. Lucie. I live in Port St. Lucie. This is too much for you to come down here. Oh, I live on the other side of town. It takes longer. Oh.
Yeah, my daughter's 20.
I'm not doing that for $15 an hour. What?
She drives a half an hour to her work every damn day.
Yeah. We just had a grown woman quit because she didn't realize it was going to cost her so much to come to work because she was taking Ubers. Oh, it's $17 to get here. I don't have any pay afterwards. I said, you make a lot more than 17 hours a day, you dumbass. First of all, you're just lazy.
Yep.
And you don't want to pay it, get a bicycle.
Uber to work either.
Well,
get a bicycle.
Anymore. I mean, I raised my daughter to not be afraid to work for a living. But a lot of these kids that are her age, in their mid-20s and everything, if they actually have to do anything, that's a no-go for them.
Exactly. Yeah, we start people at $25 an hour right now, and we can't hire. We got 3 empty trucks right now. We hire at $25 an hour walking in off the street.
What is it you do? I don't even know what you do.
If I was still at the post office, I'd be making over $40 an hour.
What is it you do, Juan?
We fix garage doors. I don't do what they're hiring people to do. I do hangar doors and stuff like that. But walking in off the street, just literally going to people's houses and fixing their garage door. They're paying them $25 an hour to walk in off the street.
I believe it.
Full benefits, 2 weeks vacation, 1 week sick. Yeah. Yep. Uniforms.
But
tools,
that's too much work for a lot of people nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife, she manages a convenience store, and she can't get workers that are worth a damn.
It's just sad. It's sad. And and when I was doing that, when I first started, I was doing 22 service calls a day. No kidding. And these guys, that they're lucky that they get 6 service calls out of them a day, 6 maybe 8 service calls out of them a day. They think they really did something. It blows my mind. And when I started, I was making like $6-7 an hour.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean,
they're making $25 an hour.
When I first went to work at the post office driving for them, I couldn't believe how some of the other drivers were bitching about shit that we had to do at the post office driving a truck. And these are guys that came from military right into the post office.
They tried to hire me.
When I got out of the military, I went driving over the road for a long time before I ever thought about going to the post office. And it's like I would tell them guys, it's like, hey, I've worked out in the real world as an over-the-road truck driver. You don't get sick days, you don't get vacations and shit. You're at work 24/7.
The price of lot lizards has been escalating every year.
Oh yeah.
I never had to worry about that shit.
Can't even get an old fashioned for less than $50 anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm sure
You got to
Bill
worry
knows
about those
what
lot
I'm
lizards.
saying here is I stayed off of the back row of the truck stop. So,
Well, and you never know what those lot lizards, what they're identifying as when you get them. You know, it's like,
Yeah, that's what
just
I
don't
think
know.
he meant by old fashioned.
that would really be a worry nowadays.
It would be a worry nowadays. Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, it's bad enough you got fuel tank Franks in the pickle parks, but
It's just a handy, dude. What's the matter? They're all Britney Spears, and close your eyes.
$20 is $20.
Come on.
Ew.
That's disturbing, man. That's disturbing.
Yeah, it is.
I those
don't
handy
even
wipes
wanna
in your
think
car to wipe their wash their hands. I would no, I never
Another
drove.
squirrel moment.
Man, that's one of them things where my philosophy when I was driving over the road is I kept that damn driver's door shut and I put miles under my wheels.
Okay.
Because I run a paper log, a loose leaf paper log. So, every time I left my house, I had just come off a 7 days vacation, so I had a full 70 hours to burn right away. Shit, but it was nothing for me to be running 3 different log books. You can't get away with that shit now because it's all electronic log book.
electronic.
It's all GPS.
Yep, it's all GPS. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Because too many of you guys are doing that shit and killing people.
I remember when I trained for CRS. That wasn't CRS. Can't remember shit. What was the name of that? What was the name of that company? First, as soon as I got in the truck, the driver says, "This is the logbook. This is the real logbook." This is what we do. Right off I just walked. I just got on the truck.
Cops.
It's one of them things, Sean, where when you drive over the road, you get paid by the mile. If those wheels ain't turning, you ain't making any money.
I understand.
And nowadays it's a little bit better because they give you, some actual on the clock time at the shippers and receivers. But when I was still
load time, they give you load time now, right?
Load times, yeah.
Yeah.
They give you load.
Yeah,
time.
but they take that money and pay a lumper to do that stuff for you. Unless you're a union driver and you worked for a good union, then you made good money. You drove terminal to terminal and you were home every night, like my retired dad up here did. He worked for APA, and at one point they had 500 trucks at one time. They were a pretty decent sized company, and
that was the advantage when I went to the postal service.
And then they had all kinds of benefits, and he was home. He was home at most. He'd be gone for 2 days. He'd do a longer run and go 2 days, and he'd be back.
Yeah,
that was a great. That's not how he spent the first 30 years, 20 something years, but that's how he finished.
And if he was out 2 days like that, they would probably pay his motel.
And he's got pensions coming from more than one union, from more than one branch of Teamsters. I mean, the one dried up, but the other one's still going. That's why he buys so many vehicles. He uses his Social Security money to buy those cars.
Oh yeah,
because he lives because the pensions come in and pay all the bills, and then some. So
yeah, my one grandfather was a retired Teamster back in the day, and him and my grandmother never had to worry about money in their retirement years.
They should not. Well, they ran out of money. All the Teamsters dried up.
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's fortunate. They actually got a loan and they repopulated. The fund got filled back up, and then because they'd cut his pension check for about 2.5 years or year and a half, I don't know, whatever, and they paid him back everything that he missed for all in one shot. Bam,
and that's the problem. All those good LTL companies, they all went out of business. I don't even know if Yellow Roadway's around anymore.
I should have stayed in the prison system. I should have stayed in corrections. I'd have such a great pension right now.
What I think. Oh, wait a minute.
I was thinking too. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Lon. Yeah, he should have stayed in prison.
Yeah.
I didn't hate the job. I just didn't want to live in Philadelphia, outside of, or anywhere near Philadelphia. You know.
Well, nobody can blame you for that.
And then I met Joy. And she lived up in the Northeast, and I just, screw it. I went back to managing restaurants, and that was a mistake. But no, I mean, I would have a hell of a pension right now, and all our medical for me and her would be paid for the rest of our lives.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless
maybe.
Unless Pennsylvania went bankrupt.
Well,
like I say, there's not a day that goes by that I don't wish that I was still working. But unfortunately, when the post office sits and tells you, hey, we ain't got any job that you can do, so, you're going to have to retire on disability, it's like, shit, what can you do, Because if I could have stayed at my job, damn, I'd be doing real damn good by this time.
All right, I'm out of here, you guys. I got
What the hell is that?
Alexis.
Alexis with the loud noises. Hi, Alexis.
Your mic is off. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you loud as can be.
So then why is my mic on?
We're not sure.
Because you're not muted.
Okay, I got a question for you. Okay,
if you turned off your mic, your computer might have switched to another audio input instead of just you need to mute it on your
You just need to mute it in StreamYards.
How about now?
We still hear you.
We can still hear you.
That's so weird. Here's a question for y'all because you're all such movie buffs. It's been driving me nuts for a long time. What's the movie where there's a guy that's talking to somebody else's mom about her son, and he says, "Ma'am, do you know that your son puts on a sock and a shoe and a sock and a shoe instead of a sock and a sock and a shoe and a shoe?" What is that movie?
What?
I have no idea.
It's the line, and I've Googled that line, and I don't get anything.
It's a Mandela effect.
An actor? You can't throw us an actor or nothing, huh?
No, this is like.
What's the line again?
The line is, "Ma'am, did you know that your son puts on a sock and a shoe and a sock and a shoe instead of a sock and a sock and a shoe and a shoe? He put on a sock and a shoe, a sock and a shoe."
That sounds like the argument between Meathead and Archie Bunker had that argument. And All in the Family, they had that big. They got big argument.
Was that?
That might be it.
Really?
Yeah.
They had that argument. Yeah, it freaked him out that he did his sock and his shoe and his sock and his shoe instead of putting socks on and then shoes on.
I thought it was like a movie.
Well, it could have been in a movie too, but I think it was in Archie Bunker and all on the
Family. Here's the link, Alexis. Share, copy. I put it in the chat. You watch that and tell us if that's the one you're thinking of.
I knew Don would know
for me too.
I didn't get it until Bill said it. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that.
No, it came up on search for me as Archie Bunker.
Yep, I was drawing a blank on it.
Yeah, All in the Family.
Yeah, that's the same routine, but the movie I saw, it was like a teenage guy talking to a mother, and he said, "Did you know your son puts on a sock and a shoe and a sock and a shoe instead of a sock and a sock and a shoe and a shoe?" But that's the same routine. So I don't know.
How old of a movie was it?
I was probably anywhere from a teenager maybe to 20 years old. So yeah, it's
So
been
we're talking about like the 1940s and 50s.
You said it, Lord.
a flattering. No,
I'm
this would
sorry.
have been.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
They say you're a psychopath if you do that, by the way.
What's that?
Socked in the shoe, socked in the shoe.
Who says that?
Yeah.
Reddit? Oh, it must be.
Reddit is an authority now.
Yeah.
It's some psychologist is saying that, and Reddit just has the article posted. That's all.
A psychopath, but that's actually how I put mine on.
A sock in a shoe and a sock in a shoe?
Well, yeah,
There you
because
go.
when I take my shoes off, I wear house slippers in the house, and so when I come, I only go out every so often. So, I keep my socks for a couple of days. So when I take them off, I put them in the shoes. So I have to put, when I grab the shoes or grab the socks, just makes sense. So I put one pair on, then the other.
You wear the same pair of socks for a couple of days?
Well, I don't wear them all day. I mean, I may only wear them for an hour a day.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Lloyd, because apparently if you wear socks to bed, you're a psychopath too. I wear socks.
I don't
wear
do
socks
that,
24 hours a day, unless I'm in the shower. I wear socks at all times.
Come to think about it, I never really thought about
Yeah,
this.
everybody's going to start thinking they're a psychopath.
But I
Right.
do put on a sock and then put my shoe on, and then I put sock on the other foot, and then put that shoe.
I don't.
There you go.
Put on
I
my
put
socks. I put on my socks, and my shoes are in the garage because I live with an Asian wife.
I put on a-
I'd have to put my sock on, walk out to the garage, put on the shoe, come back in, put the other sock on, walk out to the garage, and put the other shoe on.
Well,
I do
that's
sock and a sock.
completely different situation there, Bill.
Yeah, but I've always done it that way: socks first, then shoes.
But I put on sock and a sock because then I walk in and make coffee. And then I go back in, grab my shoes while the coffee's making. I put on a shoe and a shoe. Go back in, pour myself a cup of coffee,
put on your
walk out on the back deck, drink my cup of Bill, damn it, you stepped all over my punchline, you bastard.
And I go inside and put on my pants.
I was gonna go out, I was gonna tell a story about going out on the deck, drinking my coffee, then I go back inside and put on my pants.
I know how you think.
Bastard.
And I've heard your neighbors complain. It's different living with an Asian wife. You don't wear shoes in the house. I don't wear socks in the house either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear them to bed. Shorts. I have more pairs of shorts because you come home, you go get undressed, and you put on shorts, and that's what you wear around the house.
Well, you live in Florida, so that's pretty normal.
Well,
We got AC.
I mean,
the AC runs 24 hours a day here.
It's like here where I live in Mississippi. Come about the 1st of May or so, maybe in the middle of April, that's when you break out your shorts and you wear your shorts all the way through till.
Well, it's not like Mississippi because it's always cool in my house because I run at AC 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
But you're not always in your house.
So it's always the same temperature inside my house.
But you go outside, don't you?
The fuck for?
It's hot out there.
Yeah, okay.
It's hot out there. No, it's not the same thing. It's always it's got nothing to do with it. It's just a culture thing that they she makes sure that I have plenty of clean clothes and I'm comfortable and whatever.
That's in Oklahoma we do the same thing about middle of April, first part of May. Everybody starts breaking out the shorts because you go outside, go to the store or something. It's humid here, muggy.
Yep.
So shorts make a lot. I can see why you do that in Mississippi as well. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't walk to the store though. I get my, I get in the truck and I put on that AC again. So I don't care, and it's cold in the truck now. So, and then I get out of the truck and I make it all the way to the door to the store. And you know what's going on inside there? There's AC on inside the store too. It's a beautiful thing. It's just
Well,
cool.
see, like around here, even though we're on the Gulf Coast, in the wintertime, it does get cool.
Okay.
Highs only make it up into the 50s some days, lows in the 30s,
We get snow and ice here in the wintertime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we don't. Not South Florida. North Florida gets a little bit. One day we actually had a frost. Since I've been here, that was a
they say
all the orange crops. Oh my!
God, one winter.
Well, that's one thing about living in southern Illinois I do not miss is the snow and ice.
Yeah.
Do not miss that crap at all.
Yep, no snow here.
Oh, look at that! My title's wrong. Yeah, I just noticed because JDS said, "Congratulations, number 146." Nope, it's 147, and today is not April 20th. It's not April 28th today.
No, it's not.
No. I copy and paste
today
every week,
Mayo.
and then I've changed it. But then what happened was I accidentally closed it and had to redo it, and I forgot to redo the title.
You didn't save it.
Well, I accidentally closed it. So May 6th.
Socks with sandals. That's the other one. Socks and sandals.
Oh God, that's just
that's just wrong.
Even I don't do that.
Even you? Wow.
Even me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he's
that
just
is
a little bit
taboo
more
and a half.
hillbilly than I am.
All right, title's fixed. Congratulate me at 147.
What did you say, Ron?
I thought you went from. I thought you went back from.
Wrong, Bill.
I thought you went to Mississippi. Oh, go ahead,
Bill. That should be May 5th, not 6th.
Oh, it's after midnight. Shit, I read the.
It's a 6th here.
I know. I read the wrong date because it's after midnight. God damn it.
We still got 9 minutes here.
Don't let it all hang out.
I thought you moved from
Nearly 3
Illinois to
p.m.
Mississippi to get back to your homeland based on your accent.
You'd be surprised where I was born and raised.
You're probably born and raised in New York.
Nope. Southern California, the LA area.
Oh, Southern California?
Really?
Yep.
Same difference.
How long you lived in Mississippi?
Long enough to start talking like this. You didn't learn to talk like that in no California. No how, no way.
No, it was Illinois.
California.
Well, both my parents were from St. Louis.
Oh. They talk like that in St. Louis? I don't know.
St. Louis.
I got that Midwestern accent, and then
I thought you said California. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Then
Illinois.
Midwestern doesn't have an accent.
Southern.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how they talk in Illinois. St. Louis. They talk like that in St. Louis?
No.
Yeah, Midwest. Yeah, Midwestern accent.
It's a typical Midwestern accent, yeah.
Yep.
Yes, like a Midwestern accent like the one I have.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. It's definitive.
I mean, you
It's
think
not
I'm
Forrest Gump,
bad?
is it?
Let's put it this way. When I was a kid, my teachers in elementary school drilled it into my head that it wasn't wash, it was wash.
Yes.
There is no
It is wash.
R in
There's no
wash.
R in wash.
There is no R in wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this argument on my
We're
show about
attacking.
once every other
my
week.
wife,
again.
she was born and raised Southern Illinois, St. Louis area, and god damn it irritates me to this day. She says "warsh" all the time, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, but you
Florida
talk.
feels very
Here's
attacked.
the thing: you talk so slow. I think if you stubbed your toe, it'd take you 5 minutes to say "ow."
oh hell no, no, no. Trust me. Just ask my daughter. The string of cuss words that comes out real fast and real filthy.
And you said daughter, not daughter.
Daughter.
Yeah.
Daughter.
My daughter.
See, I grew up in Colorado, but I've lived here for 43 years. But I've always said wash, go wash my clothes.
Uh-huh.
But my dad was from Arkansas and Oklahoma, so I don't know if that's.
I grew up in Southwest Missouri. I lived here my entire life.
Yeah.
Well, see, I've lived. I lived in Southern California until I was 18. Then I went to the Army. I spent time in Georgia, and then South Korea. Come back, moved to the Midwest around
South Korea, I could see that.
Springfield area.
Yinyan how?
Himi shimi pekpo jida.
Bacalao. Later.
Hey, Joe. All right, bye.
Lived in Missouri and Illinois for quite a while. And for the past 10 years, I've been down here in Mississippi. So I'm just all kinds of messed up with accent.
I only hear but one. I do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, to me, it sounds like a Mississippi accent.
Yeah. Well, you pick it up. You're here long enough.
I had a New York accent growing up in Northeast New York and then Northeast New Jersey. I moved to Pennsylvania. It softened quite a bit. Then I moved to Florida. My New York accent came back. They're all from New York and New Jersey. And
yeah.
I'll tell you what. My wife's cousin lives just about 45 minutes north of here. And her husband, he has got that Louisiana Cajun accent.
Oh, yeah.
And oh my God, that shit gets thick. And sometimes I just sit there and have to think about what he said for about 5 minutes to figure out what the hell he was talking about.
That's almost like you're in Dom talk.
Yeah.
What? He has the right of reply.
Oh my God.
Now I'm being attacked.
I think we should say goodnight.
Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah.
Trying to attack each other.
Getting late. There's like 8 people
Time
I'm
for
watching. It's let's do the let's do the goodbyes now. Hold on.
Goodbyes.
Yeah, let me put it on. Just a moment. Here it goes.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.